Hello, and welcome to the Curse at Ravenspire live play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Doug Kapoff. With me are our players, Ethan, playing Rivers, the human fighter. Drew, playing Lysander, the elven bard warlock. Kevin, playing Casimir, the Dampier sorcerer. Pat, playing Roderick, the human barbarian. Darren, playing Calsolus, the tiefling rogue cleric. And Jeff, playing Zora, the reborn ranger. This is the When Bards Attack podcast. Everybody's here. Welcome back to When Bards Attack. This is Curse at Ravenspire, episode 18. Jeff is running a little bit late, but with me is Ethan, Darren, Pat, and Drew. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right, we're going to jump right back in. Quick housekeeping. Starfall continues Sunday night at 7:30. So check that out. We just started Chapter 3, and you can catch all those episodes on Spotify, Amazon, or Apple Music. You can catch all the old episodes of Curse on YouTube. All right, here we go. Last time, Curse at Ravenspire, our Curse of Strahd playthrough. You guys made your way, heroes, made their way through Argynvastholt, circumventing its interior corridors, instead climbing up to the roof using some magics. Made your way up to the rooftop of this building, and then ultimately into the tower. Along the way, you dealt with a handful of spirits that were guarding the upper tower and beacon, but made quick work of them, where you found ultimately the weapon that was foretold in the cards of Madame Ava, the Sun Sword. So you guys now have that in your possession. We just leveled to level 6, so that's great. And where we pick things up, it is late in the afternoon, early evening. It's probably about an hour and a half to sunset. The sun is setting in Barovia, and as we ended, we had just activated the Sun Sword, and Barovia saw its first real sunlight, direct sunlight, that it has seen in many, many years. You learned a lot over the last couple of sessions with your new companion with you, Esmeralda. She told you what was happening. As far as Strahd, you learned that she had snuck into Castle Ravenloft looking for her master, Van Richten. She's snuck into the werewolf den. She has looked everywhere for him, and the trail went cold in Vallaki. Ultimately, she made her way back to the tower and found that her stuff was stolen. She followed you here. You guys have agreed to help each other temporarily. You learn from her that Strahd is planning to escape Barovia. As soon as he has his beloved Tatiana, he intends to escape using some sort of infernal machine, unlike anything she's ever seen, that is currently hidden in Castle Ravenloft. She told you really have two choices from her perspective, maybe three, but you can attempt to kill Strahd and leave. You will have a short time from the point that he dies before he is resurrected by the spirits of Barovia. You can break the curse entirely, which is what she would hope that you would do, in order to escape Barovia following that. But what she also said is kind of the third option is if you fail and he does escape Barovia, they believe that this entire land, this demiplane, will cease to exist, killing everyone inside of it. So with that information, I return it back to you all at the top of this tower, Argynvostholt. Looking out, you can see most of Barovia from this giant beacon. The only other note I'll add real quick is in the last session you did meet the spirit of Argynvostholt, and you learned of one of our side quests that is available for another half level, essentially. And he had said that if you can find the skull, his dragon skull that was taken when he was killed, and bring it back to his mausoleum, he will be able to help light the beacon once again, and potentially help Barovia as a whole once that is completed, if that is done. Wasn't more clear about what that means, but he did say that he could help Barovia, and that the beacon could be seen across all of Barovia if his skull was returned. So, with that, turn it back to you guys. It is about 5 o'clock. You are all up in the tower. Turn to you.
Well, good job, everyone. We should probably skedaddle, right? Because we've kicked the hornet's nest a little bit. And Jeeves, the butler, I can't remember the guy's name. Someone was it the ghost of Argynvostholt that was scooting around down there and distracting people for us?
It was his commanding officer. Yeah, first
that's
first
right.
officer.
It was his captain.
Yep.
Godfrey?
Godfrey, yeah.
Yeah, Godfrey. Yeah.
Back to my notes. Yes, so he is keeping them occupied for now. You're not sure for how long.
Yeah, let's skedaddle.
Feels good to shine a beacon of light across this dark, scary, spooky land. Honestly.
Are you sheathing the sun sword at this point?
Drew, I mean, did Lysander, I know it's in my inventory, but like when we left off, you had it. Are you handing it over? Like, I definitely don't want to.
Yeah, once I get done with my kind of He-Man pose, kind of
okay, you take it.
thing. Yeah, and I'm like, all right, here you go. And just unceremoniously hand it off to you.
Like Steve Buscemi in Armageddon when he's down in the thing, riding the nuke. I just wanted to feel the power between the legs.
Yeah, I will. I'll take it. I'll take it with an air of reverence, and I will deactivate it, and just let the silent. Does it hum when you have it activated?
Yeah, it's basically. In my mind, it's a
amazing.
Lightsaber. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, yes.
Just let it. Let the silence kind of sit for a second after I turn it off. And Lysander, do you want a +1 flail or not?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna kind of sheath it on the belt then.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bonus action to activate the blade at any point. So do keep that in mind.
Okay, got it. Same. Yeah, just walk around with it activated, but that seems
kind of
it's loud, honestly.
It's loud, and remember, it emits a 20-foot bright light and a 20-foot dim light, 40 feet.
I wonder where these guys are, just like beaming light out of the windows of this tower.
It's very visible. Very, very.
Yeah,
visible.
I'll holster it, and if we get into a really urgent situation, I've got my flail. So, okay.
At least now you have an excuse to fail those stealth saves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stealth is becoming more and more out the window. River is becoming more unhinged as we go.
All right. So, what's the plan?
So, the question is, do we want to? Are we heading out? Like, what time? You said about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's about 5 o'clock.
How far are we?
Yeah, if you are wanting to go back to Vallaki, we said it was about 2 hours away by cart, maybe a little less with the speedy cart, but for a full 2 hours if you take both carts. It'll be right at dark when you get to Vallaki, and 2 hours does mean two potential opportunities from a game mechanic perspective. 4 encounters every hour in the wilderness is an opportunity for something to happen. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, you're 2 hours from Vallaki, and I will put the map of Barovia up for now in Foundry.
So yeah, do we head back or?
I'm kind of thinking so, right? Try to get there and gather ourselves, and that way we've got the meeting in the morning with the mayor. And I mean, we could plunder here a bit, but honestly, it's like I think it'd behoove us more to.
Yeah, I don't want to go. I don't want to go in. I just whether we want to travel skirting dark, or if we're okay with running through twilight here to get back.
I will tell you, traveling at night is not exactly is not the worst idea. If you're in the wilderness, sleeping in the wilderness during the night is far more dangerous. At least you have your wits about you and your eyes, Esmeralda will say.
We can sleep here. We could camp in the mausoleum if we needed to. He said it was safe from the spirits in there because he didn't want me to join the fight.
That's true. That's a good point.
I'm not saying that's what I'm suggesting. I'm just saying it's an option.
Is he just gonna stand there when we sleep though?
Gonna watch us? Or?
Now we have a guard. We have a free guard.
Kind of fucking weird, honestly.
As long as we leave with enough time for us to get back for breakfast, because not only is Roderick famished, but he is famished. So.
Well, the way that I see it, it's like my dad always used to say, twice the journey isn't 2 times as far, but it is 2 times as long. So, I'd say we go tonight.
Esmeralda scratches her head, unable to comprehend what that said, or what that was.
You'll get used to it.
You know what? That convinced me. I'm reverse.
Esmeralda
really
takes you all in, and she. So, are you returning to Vallaki then?
Yes.
Whether it's tonight or tomorrow, I don't care. But I may travel west over to the Wizard of the Wines, to the winery.
We are headed there as well. That was actually our next stop, but we need to stop by Vallaki. Stop back at Vallaki first.
The Mardikovs own the winery, and they have spies everywhere. They maybe have a lead on where Van Richten is. I thought I might go there.
Esmeralda, rather than go to the, are you suggesting you're going to go to the winery tonight?
Yes, we're not far from there. Just a couple hours. I could probably get there by nightfall.
I have a request. Would you travel with us back to Vallaki and take what the hell was her name?
Irina.
Oh, Irina.
Irina to your tower. I don't and let her stay there. That anti-magic field is very powerful.
Again, who is this Irina?
A friend.
Mm-hmm. She looks at you.
Roderick's eyes get huge.
I think I understand. Give me a.
It would be her and her brother.
Yeah, her and her brother.
I mean, that's fine with me if they stay there. But getting to Van Richten
and a priest.
More important to
and
me.
A dog.
Finding Van Richten is my top priority, though. Drew, give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Good job.
Oh, juicy 11.
11.
With a +8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
I got a nice 3. Big 3.
Please.
I don't know. I could go with you, but... Fine, I'll travel with you
this way.
What's that?
Think of it this way. If you travel with us, it'll be safer to travel all of us together tomorrow back to the winery, because we were headed that way after our breakfast with the mayor anyway.
What is your reason for heading to the winery?
We were asked to.
So we were trying to figure out
the town, so they wanted to figure out why.
Yeah, the winery is supposedly wine has stopped flowing out of the winery.
That is most concerning. The Mardukov...
Surprised you haven't heard about that.
Well, I've been, quite frankly, not in town the last few days. I have been quite busy. But that is most concerning. The Mardukovs have been a staunch enemy to Strahd. If they have gone quiet, that is concerning. Most concerning. Also, me.
So there is an alternative. How far away is the winery?
Probably about 3 hours.
I'm asking her that.
Yeah, but probably 2, 3, but closer to 3 hours.
So you just told us it's not safe to sleep in the woods. Where were you planning on sleeping when you got to the winery?
At the winery itself. I know the Mardukovs. They have helped Van Richten and I before.
And if it's not safe to sleep there,
that is what I'm now concerned about. If they've gone quiet, it may not be a safe place at all.
So then I was gonna present an alternate, but I feel like the safest bet is for all of us to go to Vallaki and then all of us to go to the winery after our breakfast date.
Yeah. You missed the roll, sadly, only by a 1, Drew, but I would say, because I rolled a 12, but hearing that, that the winery's gone dark, yeah, you see her tune changes a little bit. Like, maybe it's not safe for her to go there by herself.
Also, Van Richten's cart was left in Vallaki, so while we are at breakfast, you can investigate that.
I already have. There was no sign of him. So I was hoping the Mardukovs may have heard something. They have eyes everywhere. I'll talk to the son. He's at the Blue Water Inn, but I don't think he's quite in the fold with the rest of the family. But it is a good enough place to start.
Oh, that's the dude that's where we stayed, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said his father. He said his father owned the winery.
That's
yep.
He's the one who sent us. He's the one who sent us to the winery.
Oh, I thought it was my fault.
Lots of people want you to go to the winery. It's hard to tell.
I know. I know that was that. I'm not rolling deception, but I'm telling her what she wants to hear.
Yeah.
Because he too, along with a few others.
Understood. Yes, I'll speak with him again and see if he's heard anything. But his father and the others are more engaged engaged against Strahd than he is. But perhaps they know something. But yes, I will travel with you to Vallaki if that is what you wish. And tonight or tomorrow morning, either is fine with me.
One stronger in the party. I say we make way tonight.
We seem to be aligned. Let's do that.
Especially since she could probably beat me in an arm wrestling contest. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say now I'm definitely confident in the 2-hour trip there.
Yeah.
With Esmeralda rolling with.
Do we need to bring the secondary card?
Yes.
Oh, that's the. Sorry. Yeah, we do.
I thought you were gonna be like, do we need to bring the sun sword? I was like, yeah. Dude, come on. We'll bring the sun sword.
Sure,
we have to at least pretend. We have to at least pretend like we thought it was his cart.
That's why I was like, oh yeah, we do have to bring it back. We have to make it look like we didn't just,
Very good. Okay. Sounds like that's a plan. I'm going to try to get there tonight.
You're going to hoof it.
Everything in its right place.
Okay. Well, we should leave quickly. And you guys will be able to take a short rest on the carts since you're not walking yourselves. I'll consider that a short rest option. I know some of you probably need it. If you have any hit dice left, which that may not be.
How is everybody?
That's a good question.
At about half health, but I have 5 hit dice left, so I should be able to be basically rejuvenated. And I'll tell everybody a little story, so everybody will get some hit points.
Where can you actually see how many hit dice you have?
I think if you click
hit short rest, yeah, it doesn't actually activate it. But
is the checked box? The checked box is a use, right? It's not a remaining. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I always confuse that.
The blanks
when you check the box under it, it'll say like 1d12 plus whatever.
Yeah. And then you click the 1d12 or whatever.
Yep, that
and it
rolls
it for you and then adds it to your HP.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that then.
Okay.
I just
figure that out.
See, what'd you say, Jeff?
I haven't been able to figure that out. Why it doesn't just give me healing when I do a short rest?
It should.
It used to, didn't it?
It should. If you hit,
You gotta click one of the dice.
do it in
my
very
problem was I
specific
wasn't
order.
Clicking the dice thing.
You gotta check the boxes, then hit the dice, then hit take short rest.
Make sure. And then you hit take short rest again when it says confirm. You click it twice,
Yes.
right? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you gotta click it
Yeah,
again.
but I guess I didn't do it in the right order. So say that again.
So you click the boxes first, which opens up the dice roller automatically. You then hit the dice, and that should add them automatically at that point, and then you just hit take short rest. Confirm.
Hit the what dice? What dice do you say you're hitting? I don't see anything.
You should have it should say like hit die, like 1d8, whatever, and then there should be like a little dialogue box that you can click.
I don't see that anywhere.
When you click short rest,
Click short rest. All that comes up is short rest. It says recover. There's a checkbox that always turns itself off. It says reset maximum HP during this rest. And the checkbox automatically apply healing with dice result.
Yep, and then
It
underneath,
doesn't seem to do that.
yeah, then underneath
be-
your ranger, there should be little boxes to click.
Yes.
Okay, click
yeah,
one of
are the
those,
dice.
Okay.
and then a dice roller should appear. No? Then,
Do I take short rest or do I have to hit the dice roller thing?
Dice
I see a
roller first.
I don't see a dice roller. Click the box, nothing happens.
weird. You got a browser glitch there, it sounds like.
Are they all clicked? Did you use them all? If they're all used, then it doesn't pop
There's
up.
4 of them out of 6 that were clicked, so
Goes manually roll for health.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Just do it
You've
manually.
got 2 left. Then.
Yep.
okay. So 1d10 plus 2. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, you're good.
All gravy.
Yeah, that's piddly.
Okay,
8.
Taking both.
go for it. All right, so I assume you guys are not going back to the building. You're going to scale down the tower. Is that the general plan?
I mean, unless we're going to use that sun sword right now.
yeah, unless you want to go
That's
half.
gonna chop through everything. I don't think so. I don't...
Remember, there are 9 giant spiders inside that house.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, I think
9.
let's get out of here.
Esmeralda's
Slightly above halfway on the hit points now, if anybody's curious.
Esmeralda's.
You're what?
He's slightly above half. Is that what you said, Jeff?
Yeah, that's right.
How's everybody else?
Esmeralda's almost full.
I'm down 57 out of 77. That's still a lot. But I do get punched a lot. I have used all my hit dice, but I still have my I can't recall what it is right now. Warrior of the Gods healing, so still have 4d12 left for that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then you guys can make your way down. I'm not going to make any rolls since there's no threat right now, at least outside. Sounds like you guys make your way down the way you came, down the main tower, and then through the rope, down the rope ladder that you created, into the cemetery. And you can make your way back to the carts. There is no... assuming you take the long way around and you're not going to try to walk right directly next to the building, you guys can stay far enough away from the spiders that they're not going to engage. And in fact,
I would say just go around the other side of the building where the building is intact.
that's what I was going to say. So I
Avoid it.
think that's probably fine.
I am going to while we make that whole clamber down and like quietly get back to the carts, I will in a hushed sort of whisper tell a story about the first time that River's Ma taught him how to make bread, and how that taught him lessons of patience and nurturing something until you get the fruits of your labor. So everybody go ahead and take 9 temporary HP, including Esmeralda, if she's listening.
She is listening, I guess.
She tuned you out after the first my dog.
Yeah, I'm going to give her half, but no. She'll,
What?
Just kidding. Well, that puts her at
Well,
full.
Rivers, I didn't even know you had them.
What'd you say, Jeff?
I didn't know you had them. You want
I
to
know.
talk about your-
River's first story about his mother, so everybody remember that.
Okay.
It's important.
He only tells those when we get hit points.
Yeah.
Those have value.
That's a little insulting.
Is your mom's name Martha?
Arthur Rivers.
All right. You guys make it back to the carts. No problem. Esmeralda will take over driving her cart. She does get on the front of that unless someone stops her, but she will jump onto her cart. And she is going to release the other horse unless someone wants it. There is one extra horse, the one that she rode here on.
Take it.
Better shape than the beat up horse that's pulling our cart.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, this cart requires. Yeah, it's got just one kind of sickly. Yeah, she could swap it out. Sure. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, I feel kind of bad, but
Yeah, release the other one.
Can we attach both? Is there?
No, there's just it's just the one attachment. But
I don't really like just letting a sickly horse just die in the wilderness.
Is it sickly or is it just
old. It's just old. Would you like to ride it? You can. You could ride one home. If somebody wants to ride a separate horse, it's fine.
I'll fucking ride one. Hell yeah.
All right. There you go. All right.
I'll ride the shitty sickly horse, and you guys can tie up the cool horse to the old wagon.
Okay. Got it. All right. Well, Esmeralda is on the front cart. Everybody, let me know where you're going to be. Esmeralda is going to be on the magic cart. She will summon the horses.
I will ride with her.
Okay.
I'll go too.
I'll sit in the rear cart.
In the rear cart and the old cart. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Drew?
I will ride in the old cart with
You and
with
Roderick?
Roderick.
Okay. And then Jeff, you're going to be in the magic cart with Esmeralda and...
Yes.
Okay. Got it. All right.
Girls and boys.
Girls and boys. It is a girls' cart and a boys' cart. That's exactly right. And then an extra horse.
Hell yeah.
Where are you going to ride at, Rivers? In front, middle, or back?
Right. Is the path wide enough for me to just ride to the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Kind of split the difference and just ride to the left of them or something.
Okay, got it. All right. The party sets back off. Back towards Vallaki. It's a 2-hour trip. Ethan, give me a D20, please.
Oh, no problem at all. 7.
The first hour goes by without anything at all as you travel down the old Svalak Road, heading back up north up into the lower road. Esmeralda, instead of going up towards the tower, though, she takes the shorter path on the lower road from here. Actually, no, it'd be faster just to go straight up the main road, actually. So she would just come up around this main road here along the river path. So the first hour, you really just kind of make your way mostly up the river, up the Luna River, which is kind of directly below you. You're up on this little bit of a ledge that's it's about a 20, 25 foot drop down to the river, and you can see it running as the sun's what little sunlight there is continues to dwindle away through the first hour. Second hour, Darren, give me a D20.
Come on. All right, hold on.
That's a fail.
10.
10. Nothing happens. Over the second hour, you cross over the bridge, heading back now east towards Vallaki, pass over the river. Sun is basically gone as you come to the little side road that leads down towards the Vistani camp, which you see to your right as you're coming back up. And about the time you see that, it is nearly completely dark. At this point, you can see up ahead the lights of Vallaki, torchlight being lit. You can see a little bit of lights across the sky there. You can see a bunch of lights down in the Vistani village as you pass that little side road. And it looks pretty crowded. You can see quite a few lights. So probably 24, between torches and fires and fire pits. There is quite a few people down in the Vistani village as you pass by. But it's about a little less than a quarter of a mile down that road. I'm assuming she's not going to go that way. She's heading towards Vallaki, unless anyone wants her to stop.
We haven't been there yet, right? We just went to the little Vistani.
You did.
Oh, okay.
You did.
That's the one with the hill, and the
yep. And the Dusk Elves.
Okay.
The Dusk Elves are there. The Dark Elves.
That's right.
Correct. You just pretty much told them, that Irina was leaving. It's the only reason you guys went there. And you did see that Dragomir. Dragomir was there, and they were looking for one of them. Was looking for their daughter. Whoever was in charge of the camp, his daughter was missing.
We haven't found her, so we probably shouldn't go back there yet.
You have not found her.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the second hour goes past. You actually make pretty good time. Just a little less than an hour, or two full hours. It is basically nightfall, and you can see Vallaki up ahead now, the walled city. And as you're approaching, you can see that the gate is currently closed. It is chained up with a chain and a lock. I'll turn to you. She's going to make her way straight up to the gate, unless someone stops her.
Knock on the front door.
Is there anything, just for RP purposes, you guys are kind of in little groups, but is there anything, Darren, you're the closest, I'd say Darren and Jeff especially, anybody wanting to say anything to Esmeralda? You have this opportunity right now, 2-hour ride, anything you guys want to discuss? Or is it just a quiet night ride?
I'm trying to remember, we pretty much got everything from her on where she thought he was.
Every place she's checked. And he has the book, or at least he did have the book, when they split up. So, yes, she looked at in the Wolf's Den, and she looked in the dungeons of Ravenloft.
I don't remember. Did we specifically ask her about the Monkey Man?
I don't
think so.
remember.
Okay, well then I will ask her. I will ask her that. Then I can't remember if we did or not. Essentially,
especially because I'm running 2 Curse of Strahd games. She would tell you, very quickly, because there's really nothing to be told here. Rictavio used to have a monkey. Van Richten, that's the other name he goes by here, was Rictavio. In town.
Rictavio. Hell yeah.
Van Richten had a monkey when he got here. And he gave it to, she will tell you, she gave it to the toy maker. He gave it to the toy maker because the innkeepers did not want a monkey in the inn. It's the whole story.
Okay. So he is the Monkey Man.
He is the Monkey Man.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Had you found the toy maker and saw the monkey, it would have led you to there's a whole string of things that could have led you to him. As it were, you've already found where he is at, the direction we went. But yes, he had a monkey.
Gotcha.
When he arrived, he gave it to the toy maker in town, who wanted a monkey, and he couldn't keep it at the end.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna be sort of chatting her up as a seeker of knowledge of just her experience with monsters and adding to my portfolio of monster knowledge, essentially.
Yeah. That's interesting. I like that. So what I'll do for that, she'll talk to you about lots of. I'm not going to RP it out, but she'll spend a bunch of this time talking about some of the things she's faced specifically in Barovia. Now she has gone outside of Barovia as she can, but most of her experience is here and working with Rictavio over the last few years. So what I will do is I will give you advantage on any kind of nature checks if it's anything that she might have encountered. So I'll let you know. There'll be a high likelihood.
Cool.
It's a great concept. So you're kind of listening and talking, and she'll give you points and tips and things that she's seen in her time here.
Cool.
I like that.
We might have covered some of this when we initially talked to her, but is there anything that she could tell us about the like old families or the ruling, like the ruling people of Vallaki, like specifically what's her face's lineage, and then like the mayor and anything about them that would benefit us for whatever's about to pop off?
Yeah, sure. She could give you a little bit of history. She doesn't know a ton about the families. She was really part of the Vistani before Van Richten took her in. But what she knows, what limited information she knows, is Vargas, the Baron of Vallaki. His family has ruled Vallaki since the time of Strahd, from before Strahd came to this. It's been his family. It's been passed down generation to generation to generation. So that's a family she's heard of quite a bit. Not a lot of information there. There've been good ones and bad ones. The current, what the hell is this last name? Sorry, my notes. It's been a minute. I'm focused on other games. What is his name? Vargas Van what? Gonna need it anyways here in a minute. His name. The Baron Vlahovic. Good lord. The Vlahovic family. There's been good Vlahoviches and bad Vlahoviches. I mean, she'll tell you she would hold a very similar opinion of Vargas that others do currently, that he is a little bit of a tyrant. He is overly defiant to the point where many think someday, very soon, he is going to draw Strahd's ire. They all think she would think that he's a little bit out of his depth. He doesn't know what he's getting into. He is falsely secure by his wall. And she would tell you if Strahd wanted to destroy that place, there is nothing there that would stop him. Those walls mean nothing to him.
Right.
So she would tell you that much. Beyond that, she doesn't know a lot of specific information. She
doesn't know. She doesn't know the. Or go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. What are you about to ask? You can.
Well, she doesn't know the Duchess or.
So Fiona's the Walkers.
Fiona.
Less about them. They've been around for quite a while. Their family dates back to pretty much the same time. There was about five noble families. She'll list them off. You don't recognize the other three as coming up in any of your investigations or time in Vallaki. And she has never spent... The Walkers have stayed pretty much to themselves. They've been a very quiet family. Just kind of kept to themselves in their little estate on the north side of Vallaki, as far as she's ever been told. Definitely has heard rumors that Fiona feels that she would do a better job. She's made that known, and people in the Vistani have heard her speak. She has sent some of her people into the Vistani camps, and she would tell you that they've definitely been conversations, as far as engaging with her, and that if she ever rules Vallaki, Vallaki would be a better place, a safer place for the Vistani. So she's clearly wheeled and dealed with the Vistani, and that there may be some relationships there that she's forged. She would tell you that.
Got it. Cool.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to talk to her about?
Can you think of a way to get through to the mayor? Obviously, he's afraid of Strahd, and he's overcompensating with that.
I think that's probably
with
right.
His actions. But is there a way? Is there anything? Is there any way that you would know about him? to be able to get him to relent on that. It feels like he is. If the people feel this similarly, then it will not be difficult for what's her name to build enough of a cause at some point to overthrow him. But it seems like that is not the best choice for the people, whether they know it or not. So I guess I'm wondering if there's a way that we can get through to him to be less of an asshole.
Yeah. That I don't know. Most people that challenge his authority end up in the stocks or disappear entirely. That is, I mean, he has made public spectacles of dragging people through the town square via horseback. He's locked people in the stocks. Some people have gone missing that challenged his authority. I've heard rumors of that. So I think you should tread very carefully, she would tell you, in challenging his authority. You will quickly find yourself an enemy.
Challenging and more about manipulating.
Probably the best thing, I think you said it right, he's afraid. So perhaps he's not afraid enough. Perhaps if something, a close call or something that would get his attention to back off, perhaps, maybe. Beyond that, short of that, I think he would look at any sort of confrontation as a challenge to him. That's my opinion. Her opinion. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, then, as I said before, the 2 hours goes by. You have some conversations with Esmeralda, learn some stuff, and you see Vallaki, and she's going to ride right up to the western gate.
I think during this time, Lysander back in their cart is going to talk to Roderick about his thoughts on cheese and cheese making.
Oh,
and what is the best?
I bet he'll have a nice long chat with you about that.
You guys are going to have a conversation about that without me. I will. Rivers will crane his head back and listen and be kind of hurt, or not hurt, but just dang, interesting conversation.
It's man, I'm getting some good plot pie up here, but I want to talk cheese.
Cheese, yeah.
I mean, you're up on the horse, man. You can slow down a little bit.
The ancient families of Vallaki, and in the background, it's then you have to strain the whey off of the top layer.
Right.
As that conversation is coming to a close, and she's kind of filling you in, and probably at this point talking about monsters and what have you. Yeah, you come up to the gate, and the gate is closed, and you see the two soldiers, there's two gate soldiers, as there always is, look at you guys coming, and you see they make no move to open the gate as you approach. They get kind of get next to each other and kind of stand there at attention. Well, look who it is. They're back. The one says to the other.
Hey, it would be great if you could open the door.
You're yelling that from behind?
Yes, I am.
Afraid not. You're not allowed back in, Vallaki.
On whose order?
Baron says you're out.
When did you talk to the Baron? Was it recently?
Indeed. Bunch of
We're
thieves.
all good.
Bunch of thieves.
It's all good.
He says.
Nah. We're all good. Just charm person. We're all good. Let's go ahead and open the door. We're all gravy.
Afraid not.
We're supposed to be here.
He told us not to let them in. And so we shan't. Go away. Go die in the woods. You're not welcome here.
I'm gonna use my cantrip of friends. We're friends. Just let us in, man. It's cool.
We brought back his cart. We brought back the cart that we were sent.
Go get what's his face? Von Starovich or fucking whatever.
Von
Games.
Just
Pretty sure he's the reason why we're having this conversation.
Well, we have his stuff.
This is his stuff.
Yeah. We got his stuff.
And he was supposed to foot the bill anyways.
I'm reading the spell real quick.
And Lysander is gonna talk to
Gotta
him
move the wisdom.
and get it all straightened out.
Emanate a sense of friendship towards one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the command or have the charmed condition for the duration. The target succeeds automatically if it isn't a humanoid, if you're fighting it, or if it has to cast a spell within the last 20. Takes some damage, throw, one spell ends. Okay, so I'm going to read one thing real quick. Well, what's the save? We'll start there before I even bother rolling, because he saves, doesn't matter.
Hit the bathroom real quick while you're doing it.
DC is 16.
16?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now I got to finish reading. Charmed condition.
Sure, if you didn't say what we were talking about on the back card, Roderick was going to badger you about your past. Just like, so wait, where'd you learn how to talk so fast?
Okay, got it.
I think you would have probably been doing that, and then I just would have deferred and deflected by bringing up keys.
So you tell him that you cast, and you see you see his eyes kind of blank for a second. Maybe. What did you say? Let us in. What did you say when you cast it exactly?
I said we already made amends. We're fine. You should go out. We're fine right now. It's all good. Those are old orders.
That's probably right. It's probably okay, but the other one looks at him. Are you freaking crazy? I'll go get Isaac. We'll let him straighten this out. You wait here. Don't open the door.
Okay.
The
one who didn't cast charm on goes and runs off.
Yes, he says don't open the door, and then don't open the gate. I'll go get Isaac. He can straighten this out, and he starts to march off. Yeah,
I'm going to be like, come on, man, just open the door. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just open the door and let us in. It's fine. Just like. You'll see, and then you'll have to open the door anyway when Isaac gets here. Just open the door now.
Okay. So you say that, and what I need you to do is Charmed gives you advantage. However, he has very direct orders not to let you in, and he is scared for his life, so I would have given you disadvantage, so I'm going to give you a straight persuasion roll on that.
And
we're going to do a plus-minus.
I am going to give you guidance.
Okay.
I am praying for you to get this.
Baldur's Gate.
I got
all
21.
Yeah.
Straight.
How much?
Yeah, before 21 before guidance.
Okay. Add the guidance in. I gotta roll his willpower here.
So 2 more, so 23 altogether.
Well, that's an 8. He looks back at this guy who's left. Looks back at you. Yeah, it's probably okay. Okay. All right. Just don't cause any trouble. Yes.
Oh, no.
This guy's toast.
You're gonna get this guy killed.
100%.
Remember that story she just told you about getting drugged through the streets? That may have been on point.
He'll be fine. Day in this pocket, he'll do him good.
Don't let him in unless you come back.
Right. Nobody comes in, even if you come back.
Yeah. Where are you going? We're coming with you.
Oh man! Well remembered. Good Lord, I haven't seen that in a long time, but that's right on. Right on
exactly what's going on here. Whatever you fucking do not open the door for these guys. Like, come on, dude. All right, you get on in here.
You're fine. He's charmed.
Fine.
I mean, it's a good use of a spell.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah. You see him get his keys out, start opening the lock, and he unchains it. Esmeralda at this point is going to look back and go, "What the hell's going on?"
This is the norm.
What's going on? I don't particularly want to be at odds with. I just told you about Vargas. She just looks at you like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Well, imagine how this is going to be if we miss breakfast. I mean,
yeah. Are we still on for breakfast?
Yeah,
we had to negotiate some supplies in advance from the patron who gave us the mission, which turned out to be a trap. But I'm sure once we find him, we'll get everything straightened out. If
so
he's
you've
even
been
here anymore,
banished from the the She says this to the guard in here, who's just kind of like unlocking it, but he's like, "That's right." She's like,
look at the guard as he hears her and he's like, "No, we're fine."
Yeah, exactly. He's looking at you, Lysander, like, "Is this okay?"
We were banished. We cleared it up.
Yeah,
and he
it's fine.
Looked over.
Fine.
all we need to do is get inside.
Are you trying to lie to Esmeralda in that statement, Darren?
No. When he looks back, I say to him, "We were banished," and then
Esmeralda will look at you like, I want no part in this. I'm not going to end up in the stocks over this.
He won't end up in the stocks.
No,
we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
It's cool.
You can, if it makes you more comfortable, just duck away when we get in. We'll figure it out.
You can get in the cart.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
No offense. I'm gonna not be around you for a little while once we get into town.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I'll keep an ear out, but
Meet us. Well, do you want to meet us? Meet us at the inn. Describe to her the second story of the inn that we had that.
There's literally only one inn.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Well, that's fair.
No, still do that. No, still do that.
Yeah. You know the one.
When?
What do you guys think? Tomorrow morning or tonight?
Yeah, after we get done with breakfast. Do you want us to bring you back like a doggy bag or something like that?
I don't want you to mention that I'm here. I don't want to be involved at all. So
we have to attend that meeting tomorrow morning, and then we'll be ready
which may not even be breakfast at this point. It may be a no thank you. So
we might be invited to his house for midnight snack at the rate we're going here. I mean, I think he's going to want to talk to us. But we will. But then we can split basically right after that, unless there's some type of a massive civil unrest conflict going on in town.
How about this?
That's
if you need me, I know the priest here. I'm gonna go to the church.
Perfect.
That's where Irina's at.
And she says that to you, Darren, like very quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The gate is open. She soon as she'll go ahead and move the horses in a little bit, and as soon as she does, she's going to hand you the reins, Darren, and you see her just drop off, and then she casts invisibility, and then she disappears. You see her literally just drop off and go.
Lysander, you better be ready to talk us out of this situation that you talked us into, buddy.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
You are at the gate. What would you like to do?
As we pass by that guard, tell him, like, you might want to go lay low for the night, bud.
What'd you say?
You might want to go lay low for the night, bud. As the guard that got charmed as we pass by.
What do you mean?
Whoa, this guy... Yeah. Nothing. I tell you what, just close the doors behind us,
Oh, yeah,
and,
he does.
if anybody asks... tensions are high. Just tell him we left. Just tell him we left.
Yeah. It's not command or suggestion. He locks the gate, though. He locks the gate up. You see him lock the gate. You are on the main street. I will bring up Vallaki. You can tell me what you would like to do.
That's a good question, guys. What are we going to do here? We've definitely got...
We were supposed to use the drive back to decide what we were going to do.
Well, but we didn't really know that it was going to be this hot coming into town,
True.
so...
Well, we came back to have breakfast. That was what we had talked about.
Right.
We made that decision. The question is do we go track down? Do we go track down what's his name now, and try to resolve the issue with the cart?
Not a bad idea.
I think cooler heads will be. Well, I think once everyone gets a good night's sleep, cooler heads will prevail.
I don't agree.
I mean, yeah, I am with that idea of trying to find what's his face.
Vasily von Holtz.
Yeah, because
we get him
aside from
to essentially chill, because it's obvious he's the one who's spoken with the mayor. We can potentially resolve that issue and still meet with him tomorrow. Otherwise, there's not even any point for us being here tonight.
and also maybe ascertain why he lied to us.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, there's the whole part of that.
All right,
Although
let's go
I
find
do feel like if we're going to do that, we should play it dumb. We've got a cart. We know it's probably not his cart.
You said get a card. We got a card. What the hell?
Here you go.
You know what? Stupid games get stupid prizes. That's what I. That's
I forgot to.
Well, no,
I forgot to introduce this game as
the.
the Curse of Carts at the beginning, and I totally missed it.
What I have for
what
you
I
is a
mean-
beautiful card.
What I mean is,
low mileage.
when he comes at us with "you robbed me," we come back with "you set us up to be attacked by the people who had taken your cart."
Okay, so just for clarity, because I think you're all misunderstanding the words you're thieves. They're referring to the magic shop you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not the
We
cart.
did that in his name, though. We did that.
we didn't hit it. He paid. We gave it to him to pay for it.
Oh, right.
So we need the magic shop owner to verify that, you know.
See, the thing is, we're just haggling on price, right? He didn't give us enough tools to get the job done, so we had to go get the tools, and then we billed him for the parts before we even did the labor.
You
Whatever
robbed
your
the
argument
shop
is, I'll
with
leave
an
that to
IOU
you.
Yeah.
I will leave that to
Yeah,
you.
it's an IOU.
But just to be clear,
So
this
you
is not
saying
about the
didn't
cart.
No, but
we can make it about the card.
It is
Did he
about
not
the
go? Yeah, did he not go try to collect the money from the guy? Because that's essentially what.
Oh, he absolutely
What?
did. He absolutely would have. That was
Right,
what
yeah.
the command was, or the suggestion was.
So,
Right.
so we need Von Holtz to pay it off because we got him his cart
There you go.
that he set us up with as a trap. So we screwed him, he screwed us, resolved the issue, or shit's going to get
I
worse.
mean, I wouldn't for that part after. I would just say more like we needed the right tools to do the job, and we got the right tools, and we billed them to him as part of the job.
Sure.
Yeah, he's not going to fall for that. We need to
Man,
be
as
prepared.
someone who works in procurement, I would be so triggered if that happened professionally.
I don't need Holtz to fall for that. I need Baron Vargas to fall for that.
That's
Roderick fell for it on first pass.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, right now, you're having
So we
this
got-
conversation about 12 feet from the gate as you guys are in the main road. You can keep talking, or you guys can do something else, but right now, you are in front of the main gate.
Ask
Where
my
do we-
guard
we're
friend,
going.
where does Von Holtz live?
Von Holtz, the accountant?
North.
Lord
Yeah.
Von Holtz, the town accountant?
Sure.
No,
Sure.
North side, right? Somewhere in the
yeah,
north, right?
up
105.
north near about. He'll give you directions, but it's about on the left side of the main road towards the lake. Ultimately, I will tell you it is right here. I'm highlighting. He'll give you directions to about there.
Cool.
Knock on his door.
Yeah.
Fiona's house was right here. Pretty much
Yes.
almost across the street from the Wachter house and up a little bit, basically.
Oh, perfect. We got close backup.
You might get intercepted by Isaac on the way, but I mean, let's head there anyways.
He looks really slow. I bet we can run faster than him.
That's true. Good point.
Well,
Although if he's dried out because he hasn't had any wine, he might be like unbelievable athlete.
He's still got stage 2 diabetes. I mean,
okay.
Should we leave Esmeralda's cart at the inn, tie it up, instead of running around with both carts through this town?
Not a bad idea. Yeah.
Lock it up.
Okay. Yeah, there's room by the inn for sure, and the inn is right by the north road. It's here on the map.
Yeah.
Yep.
So drop that off on the way, and then head to Von Holtz.
Okay.
Drop off the cart. Head Von Holt's house.
All right. So you guys are going to make your way up the road. What does this look like, speed-wise? Is this like a fast pace towards the end, or are you just kind of casually clip-clopping down the street?
just, kind of driving casually.
Okay. Fine.
Drive casual.
Okay.
Totally not like you just shoplifted and are like fast walking out of the store.
Sure.
No,
Understood.
Not that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Understood.
Lysander's going to have to slow Roderick a handful of times because he's definitely getting nervous.
A little antsy.
Okay. You guys start making your way up the road. You guys pass this section of street first. I mean, it's the first major street you pass. You pass the church. You pass, and the church looks quiet. There's a couple lights on inside. No sign of the priest or Irina or Ismark outside, or Esmeralda, as it were. That she said that's where she was going. But you do pass this street right here, and then continue making your way up to the next section. As you're making your way up to the next section, these two carts going and a horse going, you see behind you, coming up this side street that you passed, a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes earlier, you would see a commotion or hear a commotion, whoever's in the back. So I would assume that would be Roderick and Drew, Lysander. So we get back into our order. You hear a commotion, clearly, and if you were to turn your head just to hear it, you would see about 6 guards making their way towards the gate. 5 guards and a lumbering, large humanoid. You can see them. You see their torchlight lit. You see this guy, slowly making his way out. You see them. They turn left, though. They do not turn towards you, I think. I'm going to make a roll. See if they notice this cart going up the way. It's dark. You're loud, though.
We're also not in a hurry.
You're not in a hurry.
Not drawing.
Yeah, not drawing attention. There are people on the streets as well. So not a lot of carts on the streets at this hour. But there is horses. There is the occasional pedestrian still. It's still early in the night. It's not like late yet. It's like 7 o'clock. It's like dinner time. There are people coming and going. Some people are heading right to the inn as well as some of the other couple of establishments closer to the inn that have like food and whatnot. But I'm going to see. Just going to make a random check here. A random percentage. If he turns, sees the wagon and decides to investigate it, does not. So you see them turn to the left as they were to go deal with the people at the gate as he was planning to.
If I was a religious cleric, I would say a prayer for that guard, but I'm not.
He's fine. He's probably in the Union.
My God is knowledge, so
yeah,
too bad for him.
I think you know where he's headed, so you can visit him at the stocks later, probably, if he's still alive.
We'll see him in the morning. We'll bring him the doggy bag.
There you go. The donkey bag, possibly.
I was going to say he's going to be in the donkey show, dude.
Sorry. You guys make it back to the inn. This is what happens on a night where I have nothing planned. Like, I have no idea where this was going to go. You guys make it to the inn. At that point, what would you like to do? Are you just dropping off the cart and continuing on, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, drop it off, lock it up.
Okay.
Put the horse away so it can't get away.
Well, it literally is. It's a magical horse, so it just disappears.
Right.
Same.
Okay, so the wagon is parked, and then what about the other horse, Ethan? Are you going to tie it up there at the barn as well?
Yeah, keep it. Why not?
Keep it on us, or tie it at the barn.
Oh, take it at the barn. Leave it at the barn. No, we don't need to take it.
I'll tie it up. Yeah, and
okay.
Having an extra horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then my last question is: how do you want to go up to the north? Do you want to follow the main road up, or do you want to make your way kind of through the back alleys and through the field and grass that you see that kind of between the two, kind of along the wall like you did before? What does this look like?
I think we should go in through the casually through off the main road, not be on the main road.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys want to make your way through the woods and what have you, or through the grassland
Right.
and kind of trees and whatnot. Okay.
Yeah.
The cart, like
once you drop the cart off.
Got it.
Yeah. Once you drop the cart off, and then just make your way up here and kind of around the back towards his house.
We're taking the other cart though.
With the old cart.
Oh,
Yeah,
cart. Yeah, you would not be able to do that with the cart. You'd have to take it up the road.
So we got to take the cart, right?
I forgot about
then we'll go.
I forgot how many carts we had. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's actually the pivotal part in question.
It really is.
This is the cart right now.
This is the cart. Yeah. And the curse of carts. All right, so you guys get back on the road. Make your way up north. At this point, I am going to make one roll, because it's not a very big town, but one roll to see if any more guards, because they're out, they do patrol, see if anybody stops on the way. Actually, Pat, you haven't rolled anything tonight yet? Give me a D20.
No.
Lower equals guards, higher equals no guards.
That's an 8.
Ooh.
But how would the guards up here even know? This just happened.
Yeah, they wouldn't know shit.
They wouldn't know anything about the gate, no. As it were, there are no guards up on the North Road, at least on the part where you are traveling. Nobody stops you at current as you make your way up. So 5 or lower, you can get stopped. At this point, if we go into a high alert, that number will change. But you make your way up north. You pass Fiona's house on the right. Fiona's house is well lit up this evening as you pass. Now, many of the houses are lit up at this point. You can see, a light in the window here or there. As you move past Fiona's house, which sits a little further off the road, as you recall, there's about a 100-foot like driveway basically that takes you up to it. But you can see both floors are every light in the house is on. Like, whereas most of the buildings, there's just a couple of lights on, maybe just a front window light. That place is lit up like a beacon right now. You can see the second floor is lit up, the bottom floor is lit up, and you can actually see a couple of people from the road moving around the back side of it at current. You can actually see 2 people make their way behind the house, kind of as you're moving by.
Was it that lit up whenever we were there? Like when we came to...
No, not quite that lit up. I mean, it was well lit, the lower floor, but the second floor wasn't lit up. So it looks like the house is well active right now.
They're planning. She's
probably a park.
Eyes wide shut, party Rivers.
Guys, give me 5 minutes here. I'll be right back.
I mean, it'd be rude not to go by and say hello. That's what I would say.
Oh, no, that's straight militia planning in there going on. I bet they're strapping up, getting ready for shit to hit the fan.
More likely there's some warlocky shit going on, but...
You think so?
And a few moments later, you come to a large house on the left side of the road. Much like hers, it sits off the road. There's a couple closer homes that you pass. The map doesn't show every single house. You do pass a couple of homes. But you are clearly, based on his description, you see it. You see this long road, long driveway once again. There's a fountain in the middle, kind of does like a little circle drive around a fountain, and then goes up to a coach house. There's a small, like a barn, like outbuilding where you can definitely tell the road moves off to, and then there's like a little side path that leads up to the house itself. The house itself has 2 wings to it. It is probably slightly bigger than Fiona's mansion, and you can actually see an east and a west wing. So you got kind of a door in the middle, and then clearly a full left side of the house and a right side of the house. 2 stories, and it looks like partly like 2.5 stories. Like there's a little bit of a third floor as well. This is a very, very large home. You can see it's giant, large, and completely pitch black.
So all I hear is he can afford to pay the bill.
Yeah.
House poor.
I also want to retcon something real quick.
Sure.
Before when we were at the inn, swap the horses.
Okay.
Keep the good horse at the inn. If we are in fact giving him the cart, he can have the old horse.
Good idea.
Okay, fair enough.
If he actually keeps it, who knows?
But that's what you see. There's no fence or anything
Totally
like that. But you see this large house. There are no lights on in or around the house.
I wonder if he's at Fiona's for the party.
I'd say odds are he's at Fiona's.
Is there a man or coachman in the little coach house?
Not that you can see from here. Everything is dark.
Giga house poor.
What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I say we at least go knock.
Yeah. Do our due diligence. Yeah.
Right.
Knock on the gate.
There's no gate. Just a long road off the main drive. All right, you turn in.
Yeah.
Clip clop makes its way up. And where do you want to drop the cart? Towards the kind of right where the gate, where the side road moves towards the house, or do you take it all the way to the coach house?
All the way to the coach house.
Okay, you do. You stop in front of the coach house. It's just like basically a small barn. The two doors to it are closed, and you can see a padlock wrapped around it and locked. Looks like it would open. The 2 doors would open out. It is currently locked with a padlock.
We're not leaving it here if he's not here. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do we want to go by and see if he's at Fiona's?
Are we not going to knock on the actual door and see if anyone answers?
We said the door was locked. There's a big padlock on it.
On the out.
That's the coach house. That's not the house.
Yeah, on the out.
Oh, I see.
Oh. Okay.
We can leave the cart here and go up to the house, but I'm saying we're not leaving the cart here if he's not here.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's go up to the house.
Okay. So you jump off the cart. Is everybody walking up to the front door, or what does this look like?
I mean, I'm down to just roll up there together. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I figured we'd all go together.
Unless you guys are trying to get crafty.
Does someone need to stay and watch the cart, do we think? Like, I feel like it's not... Yeah.
I think it's
just all walk up to the door. In case he starts to get handsy. Then we can get handsy back with all of our hands.
I don't think he's fucking here.
Okay. So everybody's walking up.
So yeah.
How far away is the house from this thing?
Probably about 100 feet from the side road over to the front door.
I mean, we don't all need to go to the house, so I think we should keep a couple of people back. It's not that far, but it's far enough that if somebody tried to steal it, it's going to cause a scene.
I'll stay with the cart. Maybe me and Zor or something. Roderick, you go up to the door just in case. Just a little muscle up there.
I dropped a picture of the house I made in the Discord chat.
Yeah, the three of us will go.
Okay. All right, you make your way up. The three of you being Darren, Jeff, and who?
No, Jeff's staying with the cart with Rivers, I thought.
Okay, sorry.
Up to you, Jeff. Yeah, I was
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
spitballing.
Okay, so
Rivers and Zora stay with the cart.
okay, so the other three are
I
going.
hear more about your mom while they're doing that.
Okay. You guys make your way over to the front door. Knocky knock, or what does this look like?
Yeah, knock on the door.
Okay.
Unless there's
yeah.
a doorbell.
There is no
What
doorbell.
these ham hands you use?
There's like a knocker. There's like a really nice knocker, like one of those fancy kind of gold-plated knockers.
We get it, dude. This guy's rich.
Don't
Yeah.
use it. Definitely knock on the door with my hard-ass knuckles.
Okay.
Rap on the door.
I was gonna say we should cast Booming Blade on the knocker. And
Scare the tar out.
Okay, you knock. 20 seconds goes by. 30 seconds goes by. A minute goes
Any
by.
lights go on upstairs?
There is no movement. No lights.
Does this look abnormal to the other houses around? 'Cause,
Most houses have at least a light on. There's a couple darkened homes, but most of them, I would say 90% of the houses you passed, had at least a light on of some sort.
seems suspicious. Wonder if we should go inside. Well, we're already on the hook for stealing. We might what the fuck is it going to matter if we end breaking and entering?
I think it matters. I do think it matters.
The thought crossed Roderick's mind to go in and steal the money that we owe and give it to the person that we owed the money because he's probably not going to pay us anyways.
I guarantee you that having this guy pissed off at us is worse than the shopkeeper.
Zabinka.
You know, he probably got so rich by not paying his bills.
Right.
It is sometimes how it's done.
That's how rich that is how rich people keep their money.
That's how we're doing.
Been over a minute, and so far, no. You hear nothing. No immediate movement. No lights come on. No one answers the door.
Okay. Not even a servant. Nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
Giga house boy.
Walk back to the cart if unless we're gonna break into this place.
No, I do not condone breaking into this place. The question is, do we go check at Fiona's or do we just?
I do think that there's a high probability that he's either at Fiona's or she'll know where he's at, but I'm nervous about engaging with Fiona and being forced to basically play a hand, I guess, before we talk to the mayor, in some way, I suppose.
What was our deal with her?
She wanted us to basically help her stage the coup, and she wanted an answer pretty much ASAP, right?
Yes.
Right, but weren't we supposed to go in? Weren't we supposed to go in for her to verify that her brother or somebody was there? Because didn't he disappear someone in her family, and she wanted us to verify whether or not he was still alive, in the dungeon?
At the dungeons.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
I 100% remember her telling us that they made someone in her family disappear, and that she thought he was in.
It's her, her brother or sister or niece or something like that is married to the Barons. Yeah, and she's and they've got her doped up on crazy pills or something like that. And
wow.
Okay,
but there was
so again, I'm running two games, so I got to remember to keep all my details clear. she wanted you to kill Isaac specifically. That was the deal. As she would take care of. She never used the word kill. She would take care of Vargas. If you took care of Isaac specifically, her daughter was cursed or in some way has been affected by the Baron's son. That is a true statement. But she was upstairs in her room, as far as you know, as far as she said. She was not missing.
There was somebody missing in the dungeons that she wanted us to verify.
Yeah. It was one of her people. It was one of her, allies. It was not. It was one of her people. Yes, it was not anyone related to her. That's what got me confused. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes, she wanted us to verify whether he was still alive. So our card is that we haven't been able to meet with him yet to verify that. So we can't. We were supposed to do that as part of us verifying whether we were going to work with her, checking her story, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Well, weird pitch. We might end up killing Isaac tonight and or going to the dungeon.
Why not both?
I think everything's on the table at this point. So
I think
this one, the dominoes are gonna fall in some regard, one way or another. I'm feeling.
I guess my point, Rivers, is that we can play the card of we haven't been there yet. We're supposed to go in the morning to meet with him, although that might. And worst case scenario, this is a safe place because we know she is not fond of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did not recall the dungeon bit, so yeah, that's a good point. We can kind of just punt it and say, hey, we're meeting with them, and we'll get the info and then make the decision after. So.
About this time, as you're having this conversation outside the door, three of you are chatting, maybe pulling everybody back together to decide, hey,
cops,
what's what do we want to do? You do hear bells start ringing somewhere in town. Ding, 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 ding.
Wonder if somebody got married.
Well, let's go talk to her right now. Get off the road. Maybe pull the cart kind of tuck it away or something. You think, or
it is currently relatively tucked away. I mean, it's off the main road, currently next to Vasily's home, but you could put it behind his home or behind the garage if you wanted.
I'm sure she's got a carriage house, right? We can put it.
She did have a small carriage house. Yes, you have to go back onto the main road and take it down there, of course.
All right, I think we head that direction now.
All right,
let's go to Fiona's house.
Okay, we're just touring Vallaki tonight.
At least he's home.
No, there's nobody there. No. I really had nothing planned. They're all gone. Everybody's gone. It's all a bunch of
we own the town
house. Is also dark. Okay, well, this one we are gonna rob. So,
all right. So, what's this look like from a speed perspective now? I mean, are you in a hurry making your way back to her house, or what does this look like?
I mean, across the street,
it's across the street and down a little bit. I mean, it's a couple houses down. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, not drawing attention to ourselves, I think, is our best bet right now.
Okay, got it. All right, you guys come back out to the main road, and make your way over to her yard, her driveway. And are you wanting to kind of pull it around towards the back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood. All right, you start pulling it up as the wheels and the horse. I mean, it's not quiet. It's coming up the road. You do see it's still well lit up. You can see through the windows. The lower level windows are all open, and so you can see into the house. You see right through the window as you're kind of coming past the front of the house to kind of go to the back. You can see Fiona. She is at the dining room table you guys had your meal at, and there are a number of. Basically, the entire table is filled. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 people in there, and you see them all look at you guys as you're right by. You see all these faces and heads turned towards you all. as it rides by, and someone stands up from kind of back in the room and is making their way towards the front door. You can see they're making their way kind of that way across the house as you're moving past. As you get just past the house towards the back of the house, you can kind of angle the cart behind her home to be out of view from the main road, which I think was what your goal. You would notice something. You did not come back here the first time. There is a coach house further back. There's also what looks like a cellar door that leads downstairs. And as you come around the corner of the house, there are two men standing there in front of this cellar door. Both of them look like townsfolks. Both of them are armed with long swords on their belts. And they immediately, like, the first one moves towards you guys. The other one stays back. Hello there. Evening.
Evening.
Can I help you? This is a private event.
Yeah. We know. We're friends of Fiona. We were actually just over at Vasily von Holt's house trying to deliver this cart that he asked us to get, but nobody seems to be home, and we were wondering, since we're friends with Fiona, we thought we might just impose upon her carriage house and store it here.
He looks at you. Well, it's not up to me. Let me, hold on. And as soon as he starts to turn, you see the kind of main, I can grab my old notes here. You guys are hitting all the places I wasn't expecting here now. Her person, her main kind of steward who you met at dinner.
Odd job.
What's that?
Odd job.
I don't think that's right.
Bowler cap dude.
Let me get to his notes. Let's see. Vallaki. Here we are. Oh, man. Burgomaster. Fiona's house. Here we are. Where's her dude? Daughter. Vladimir. You see Vladimir come back out. He's wearing his nice kind of butler's clothes. Hair is slicked back, though. But he immediately comes around the front side of the house, almost as in response. Yes, that will be fine. Welcome back, friends. It's nice to see you again. He comes right up to you guys. What is... if you wish to stay here, you are welcome to keep it here. What is this exactly? He looks at the cart. He smells of, like, perfume and cologne, like way overdone. Like, you can absolutely, it's like radiating off of him.
Yuck. Yeah. Under my breath, cologne is for used after showering, not instead of showering.
What is? You are welcome, of course. What is this about? You are any friend?
Listen, Vasily von Holtz asked us to get his cart for him, and he's apparently not home. His house is dark. We went up there, knocked on the door, chains. So we, rather than take it all the way back to the inn, we figured we'd just leave it here with you if you would be so kind. Since we're friends with Fiona.
I would recommend not leaving it at the inn. I imagine that the Baron will not be happy to see you in town. He made it clear that you were not welcome here.
He invited us to breakfast this morning.
Yes, I think things have changed since then. You better come in. He directs.
Well, he should
looks,
have let us know that was canceled.
He looks at the guy next to the guy that came up to you. Please take this to the back. Keep it quiet. He nods. He nods, sort of begrudgingly, but yeah, it's not my job. But okay. Please, this way. If you would, you should probably come inside. You can still hear the bells dinging. I assume that is for you. We should probably get you inside.
Look,
do we know?
Have any food? Because Roderick is very hungry.
There is food inside. We were just having a meeting.
Put food in this idiot's mouth so he doesn't say anything, okay?
Do we know any of Fiona's guest?
Oh, you're asking him?
As we're walking.
I do not know. I do not know who you know. He says.
That was my polite way of asking who are Fiona's.
Oh, I see. Well, he took it the way I took it. He took it exactly how I took it. He goes, I don't know. No.
She says that to him. That was
Butler's
my
not
polite way
very...
of asking. What's that?
If Butler can't read between the lines, is not very good at picking up the cues, you know?
Apparently neither am I, because that's exactly how I did it. Are you responding? That's my polite way of asking who's here. Are you saying that?
Yeah, that is literally what. Yeah, that's literally what I say when he says that.
I think you would have to spell it out for him.
Sometimes it's hard to say what's in character and what's not. Sorry.
Well, it's definitely in character.
Is everybody walking in? Is everybody following him? Just to be clear, I don't want to assume anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Suppose.
Okay. Yeah, he'll walk you to the front door. And he'll open it quickly and sort of usher you in, but he'll answer you sort of quickly. I'll introduce you inside. Is what he'll say. And he opens the door and kind of ushers you in quickly now. As soon as you're in, she closes the door. Or he closes the door, excuse me, and he will kind of push through the little hallway and open the door towards the left, which is to the dining room, which you guys had your meal in, and the little sitting area. And as soon as he opens the door, you see a room full of people. There are seven humans, 4 males, 3 females, plus Fiona, all in the room. Then another man you've seen before. He was outside with her the first day you met her. There was 2 men with her, Vladimir and someone else. You've not seen him since, but you see he's sitting kind of lounging real casually on the couch by the fire on the far side of that room. If you remember, you got the dining room and the living room kind of all conjoined into one giant space. So there are basically 9 people in this room now. Those 7 and, 10. The 7 new people, the guy you saw outside, and Fiona. Plus all of them now. Fiona is standing. When you get there, she's kind of moved from the head of the table into the center of the room. She looks beautiful. She's wearing a beautiful kind of olive green dress, very similar to the one she had on before, the night before. It's slightly different, but it's a little bit nicer. And she's wearing a nice jewel over it, like a little sash kind of jewel. Her hair is done up in a bun this time. Her bright red auburn hair. And she just kind of opens her hands as you come in. Welcome, friends. It is good to see you again. I was afraid I would not see you. Please come in. And you see these people. You don't recognize any of them. You've not seen any of them. I mean, maybe in passing, but no one you've met or been introduced to currently. Please come in. You must be tired from all your journeying.
I was gonna say we probably look pretty beat up.
Yeah, you're bloodied, bruised. You know, you don't look good. Everyone here is dressed nice. Like this is a nice dinner party. There's a huge meal spread across. Nice wine, cheeses, all the way to the to the nth degree. Please, welcome. My guests, my friends, these are the people I spoke to you about earlier this evening. This is Lysander, and she goes through all of your names.
Oh,
they all kind of nod and kind of take you all in. They're nervous, clearly. No insight checks needed. Everyone here is nervous.
Very fucking ragtag crew, dude. Record scratch, probably.
Yeah, except for the guy that's lounging in the kind of common area to the side. You read nothing from him. In fact, I will let you insight check him if you wish.
Yep,
I'll definitely do that
for sure.
The rest, your passive insight will tell you everyone is nervous to see you.
That'll be a 29.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
That'll do it.
Plus 10.
Anybody that beats a DC of 12 would know, would take in that he is cool, calculating, calm, and you get the sense from the people you've met in your travels and journey, anybody that got more than 12, that this guy's a cold-blooded killer. Like, he just looks like he is thinking about how best to kill you. If he wished. Like, he's like taking you in, he's like measuring you out. You can tell he's just got this air about him of somebody that just is calculating right now.
With my roll, can I gauge like what type of killer he is? Like,
you get the sense
I mean? Like,
that he is probably somebody that would slit your throat in your sleep, kind of like an assassin.
Assassiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bad vibes.
You don't see any weapons on him. You do see a dagger, kind of on his belts, and yeah, he just sits there. And she, please welcome, please eat. She snaps, and like 3 or 4 of the people like get up to like make room at the table for you if you want to have a meal. Like, they've already eaten, you can tell. Like, oh, please, yes, of course. Like, she doesn't tell them anything.
Can we tell?
She just snaps, and they like get up and like move. Like, oh, of course, yes.
Can they tell? Are they nervous because of us or because we're here? Like, are they nervous? Are they worried about us specifically, or the ramifications of us being there?
I think the ramifications of you being here. Like, you don't get the sense that they're scared of you necessarily. You get the sense that they're scared that you're here.
They're gonna get caught.
There you go. I didn't have to say it. You can assume that, but that feels about right.
Yeah.
Doug, when she offers food, look around at the companions, and when nobody moves, just take the closest chair, set my axe up, lean it against the table, and start making a massive plate.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I am so hungry.
Of course.
When she says that she was talking about us, I start wandering towards the table too, and I look for like an apple or something like that and pick it up, and like so we were the topic of conversation, huh? And I'm looking at them, not her.
They don't answer you. None of them immediately respond. Yes, I was just speaking about such brave adventurers that I had met earlier the night before, and that you might
Except
be
she
able
didn't
to.
say adventurers.
What's that?
Except she didn't say adventurers when she was describing us, did she?
Well, that you don't know. That you don't know. But what she says is these brave adventurers that might help with some of the problems we have here in Vallaki. And you see a couple people like nod, like sort of, yeah, that's right, but you can tell they're nervous. But they don't respond to your question as soon as she answers.
Did shit? I don't remember. When did he actually introduce everyone when we came in?
No, not yet.
Okay.
He is standing in the room as well, however.
So I take like an apple, I take a bite, and after she says that, well, it sounds like you've heard all about us. How about we learn about you all? Who is it we have the pleasure of dining with tonight?
She goes around the table very quickly, almost too fast, and starts naming names. You may make an insight check on that.
On what?
Just make an insight check, and I'll let you know.
No.
If you wish.
Who did you? I stepped away. Who did you ask? The butler or the cold-hearted killer?
The butler.
Just asked in general.
Well,
Yeah.
I asked them individually. The butler stepped in.
No, Fiona steps in, almost too quickly, answering. And she just starts naming names. Darren, based on that insight check, they appear to be random names. Like, you can tell she is lying through her teeth. This is a moment. This is like Mr. Green Professor Plum, like she just starts naming names very quickly, like as if to interrupt, like to make sure no one else answered. She just starts naming names. This is Frederick and Irina, and she's just going through a bunch of names, and you can tell it's total lie. I rolled a nat 1 for her deception check against your 26.
I guess
by that deception, she's probably just naming off things in the room. Like, this is Mr. Book on Shelf, Mr.
I think on that roll, she should actually say the right names, but just to the wrong people.
Maybe. Nick, soap dish over here. It's French. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So she goes through these names. It clearly, I mean, everybody, again, passive insight, you could tell she almost playfully just giving them names. So I think that's how it would come off. And again, you get some nervous, like, yeah, sure, like, looks. Like, everyone feels like they don't want to speak over her. Two of them, you do notice, are talking to each other, kind of very quietly. Now,
go over and shush them.
Now, what can I do for you? I was afraid you would not be back. The Baron has said you were not to be allowed back into town. You made quite a mess before you left, which is unfortunate.
What mess?
Yeah, can you tell us about the mess as you heard it?
So what we hear is that someone stole a bunch of things from the antiquity dealer on the west end of town. A bold move, but perhaps helpful in what is to come. Yes, she says with a smile.
I mean, we needed that stuff for Vasily Van Holt's to procure Vasily Van Holt's cart. He was supposed to pay the bill.
That is not what I heard, but
that was the arrangement that we made.
That's right.
I see. Well, the shopkeeper has not been paid, and I have someone close to Baron Vargas's home, and she says with a smile. And he was quite angry that these adventurers that he wished to meet went and took things from one of his citizens.
If we took things and stole outright, why would we have come back?
I can't speak to that. I'm surprised you are here. They were given very specific orders not to let you in. But
I'm just saying.
That would not stop someone like you, I think. Yes.
Look, if the glove don't fit, you must quit.
Do you happen to know? We tried calling on him, but his house is seems pretty quiet. Like no one's been there for quite some time.
Really? She thinks for a second. That is quite odd. You can
insight check.
You can insight check that. Yep, I'm re-rolling that.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of that tonight.
Yeah, she says nothing.
A lot of lying.
It's truthful. It's a
lot of lying going
on.
Here.
Look at these rolls: 21, 25, 26.
We're an insightful bunch, other than Roger, but he's here with the rest of us.
You're like
lie detectors.
You are hanging on every word she says, like looking for tells, like. While meanwhile, Roderick's just
we are super subtle in this, and we are picking up every little thing she's dropping.
Yeah,
not at both sides of everybody saying things.
He's just eating. She's lying. That's what as soon as she says that. I mean, there's more to that when she says that's odd. You can tell that's not entirely truthful, or she smiles in a way like it's almost a dead giveaway.
I see. Do you
She at this point she turns and she's gonna go back to the table to sit down with her wine. Please.
So we didn't interrupt your dinner party. Sorry, Darren, go ahead.
She sits down.
Yeah, she sits down.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit on the table, the edge of the table, right in front of her. Pick up her glass of wine, take a drink, and just let's put all our cards on the table. Your friend's here.
You do notice something, Darren. When you do that,
okay.
You see, for the first time, this cool facade shift a little bit. When you pick up her glass of wine, you see, just for a minute, her eyes flash. Just a little anger. And with your perception, which is pretty high in insight, for just a second, you saw almost a kind of purplish flash of light behind her eyes, like this pure anger. As soon as she, you just see kind of a, kind of moment as she looks up at you. Go ahead. What were you going to finish saying? You noticed that as soon as you take the sip, you just see.
Doug, any reaction from the dude on the couch? Calsolus moves towards Fiona.
No immediate.
No reaction.
I know. But just out of curiosity.
No, if you're paying attention to him, as Calsolus gets closer to him, you see his muscles tighten up a little bit. It's subtle things, but you see his hand drop to his waist, or down to his lap, like just a little closer to his weapon, and you can see like he's now ready to spring into action. I will tell you, he has a held action right now.
Yeah, that's where I would be like focusing on him like as subtly as I could, just like soldier instinct. Like basically, if something randomly pops off, like I recognize this guy as the main threat. So
sure. Continue now, Darren. Hold on, actually, I'm going to stop for a second as all this is happening. I want to hear what everybody's doing. So, Rivers, you're watching her. I know, Roderick, you're having a buffet. Jeff, while this is going on, you see Calsolus walk up to her. What are you doing? What does this look like for you?
I'm just sort of taking it all in. I'm not really sure what to make of it yet.
Weird dinner party to crash. Yeah. You're probably getting the most looks from the people.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't really pay attention to you or anybody really in any specific order outside of Darren is now in front of her face. But the people, I would say, you would notice as you're just as you said, taking it all in. Like the people whispering and stuff, they're looking at you, kind of pointing at you, and kind of some whispers and what have you. You can tell there is probably a different level of unease around Jeff than anybody else.
Also, I don't eat, so
just staying there.
I'm staring at holes. Everybody stares at me. I could give it right back,
Okay.
Evil dolls staring you down.
Yeah, dude, that is.
It's creepy. I'm imagining it's like the girl from Ring, like The Ring or whatever that movie is. Just standing
that
there.
Vibe.
just yeah, pretty much.
Drew, what are you doing while Darren is pissing off Fiona?
I'm taking umbrage with everybody whispering, and I say, look, she's my daughter, she's beautiful, and I love her, and I'm proud of her.
Okay.
Thanks, pal.
Are you actually saying that? Because you can tell they're looking at her. Okay. That shuts people up. They're like...
Yeah.
And I would say as that happens, her eyes... she's paying attention to you, Darren, but flicks over, almost in amusement. Although she's mad, you can still see that she's got this kind of playfulness to her. But then, go ahead and continue what you were going to say now, as you're taking a drink from her drink.
Yeah, so I'm literally sitting at the edge of the table, legs crossed, very cavalier, and yeah. Let's just put all our cards on the table. You don't need to keep lying to us. You obviously want our help. So let's just cut to the chase. There's no point in you lying and pretending like we don't know what's happening here.
She smiles. She smiles when you say that. What would you like to know, dear? Exactly. And at this point, she moves the drink away from her, and she's going to start getting up. but she's looking at you.
Okay.
She's going to walk kind of towards the sitting area where you see another carafe of wine and more glasses sitting there. She starts making her way towards that. But she just turns, keeps her head towards you. What would you like to know, dearie?
Well, let's start with our friend Von Holtz. You obviously know what's happened to him. Or you at least know you're not surprised that he's not here, as you tried to make us understand.
She pours.
If you want us to trust you with the city's future, continuing to lie to us about even little things like the names of your dinner guests is not a way to secure our trust.
Well, my dinner guests like to keep their privacy, but privacy is important to them, you understand. We wouldn't want little birdies speaking and rumors getting out. She pours a drink at this point. And then, but Von Holtz, Vasily, she takes a drink. She walks back over to the room, back across the room. Everything is very slow and quiet and methodical. They're all watching all of this. Everyone's very quiet. The guy is still sitting on the chair watching her come back to you. She leans in really close to you, Darren, and just whispers in your ear, Von Holtz isn't who he says he is. And she looks
Well,
at she looks
I knew
at
that already as well.
she looks at the guests though, and you can tell she's giving you like a sign, like she won't talk about it in front of them, but she says it to you. Von Holtz isn't who he says he is. She takes a drink.
Noted. Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Mostly looking at you, I think. But anybody else want to say anything or do something? Now. But she's going to keep talking then.
So,
Now.
oh, she's going to keep talking?
Yeah, she will. Now. Have you made a decision? Are you ready to help us? Now that you are no longer welcome here, I believe our timetable would have to be moved up a little bit.
Potentially.
There's no
But-
potential about it.
Well, it certainly changes the landscape if you're insinuating, and I'll just go ahead and say this out loud, if you're insinuating that Van Holtz is Strahd.
She laughs when you say that. And everyone else has this uncomfortable laugh, like they don't get the joke, but you could tell she's laughing, like legitimately laughing. And you can insight check that if you want, for sure.
She thinks it's funny that I made that assessment?
Yeah, well, she thinks that's just funny in general. She's kind of like
27.
this maniacal laugh.
She got a 19.
Yeah, you get the impression that she is agreeing with you, but trying to laugh it off.
Well, that certainly alters the landscape a little bit.
Friends, she says, looking at you. Perhaps we should meet tomorrow to finish our planning. I would like to speak with my friends here privately. Perhaps you will see yourself out, meet back here tomorrow at, say, noon, before the festival. You see it kind of like...
That's awesome. Then we can swing by Brad for our breakfast plans.
You see a
She's
few
not
of
talking
them.
to us.
He's not talking to you. He's talking to them. The other guests. They kind of like, some nods and yes. Still uncomfortable. Do not worry about our new friends. You are quite safe. But we will meet here tomorrow. Please. Thank you for coming tonight. I look forward to all of your help tomorrow. And they all start getting up. She'll wait.
Which guy? He getting up or is he chilling?
Oh, he's staying.
Figures.
It's a personal assassin.
Yeah.
The group, the humans all start leaving. A couple of them take a final drink, kind of eye you guys all up. Most of them are nervous, for sure, as they look at you, like, this is all very weird. But they all start filing out and leaving just ultimately the three of you and the three of them in the room. Vladimir, the man to the side, and her within a couple of moments, and the door closes. At this point, Vladimir will go through and make sure that the last of the windows, kind of this one off to the side, which the one you guys can see in, is closed. You see him kind of pull the blinds back. Now we can speak plainly. Have you made a decision?
Is she talking to me specifically?
No, she's talking to all of you.
Finally slow down my chewing a little bit and start looking around. Just waiting.
We were taking the time. As you said, it seems that maybe things have the timetable's been altered a bit, but
yes,
we have a meeting, and we would like to, continue to acquaint ourselves with. We're still relatively new to town. You've been most hospitable, but it seems there's continuously more at play here than we even you explained to us in our two meetings. So. No, not yet.
Well, I would not suggest you go to that meeting tomorrow unless you want to end up in the stocks as well.
See, that's where we were hoping Mr. Von Holtz would be here to throw in a word for us here, and we would all come to an understanding.
I would not expect Von Holtz to appear again anytime soon, she says with a smile.
Well, you would think Strahd would be rich enough to pay his debts.
That was quite foolish. Strahd wants you dead.
Didn't he before?
I'm sorry? What's
well,
that?
Didn't he before? Didn't he want us dead before?
No, he's never threatened to kill you. He met with you guys. He gave you your stuff back. If he wanted to kill you, he could have himself directly.
But he gave us our stuff back and then gave us the mission all within 5 minutes of each other.
It's true.
Not sure what we did in that 5 minutes to change his mind.
And then he didn't pay his IOU.
He wants you out of the way. In general. He is testing you, but it was foolish to take on that task. But I'm afraid you will not find help from Vasily. Strahd has kept a home in this town for as long as I can remember. There are not many who know the truth. This place would tear itself apart if they knew the truth. That he was sometimes here, right beneath their noses.
So, I think we are going to need to be able to have that meeting to get done what you want done.
Oh, please, you underestimate me. Tomorrow is the festival of the Blazing Sun. I think it's the festival that's up next. I can make an arrangement to pull Isaac away from the festival. You take care of Isaac, as we discussed. I'll handle the rest.
Why are you so afraid of Isaac?
He is...
If your men can take care of everything else...
Isaac is quite strong.
Really? He seems asthmatic. probably going to get his foot cut off.
Isaac is not normal. He has... Something happened to him years ago. A wolf took his arm, but it grew back, and no one knows exactly how. There is rumors that he has made a deal with someone. She says this with a smile. He wields power. He is not to be trifled with, and it is more than my men can handle. These guards, we will handle them.
Okay.
She leans back.
What else can you tell us about him? If you want us to take care of this person, you obviously know more than you let on the first time. So what is it you're not telling us?
He has made some sort of a deal with the devil. He commands magics, power, strength, fire. He is dangerous. Not a match for you, I think, but he is dangerous. If you wish to handle the guards and Vargas, well, then my man and I could probably handle Isaac instead, but we cannot handle both. I didn't think you wanted to go around handling the mayor. I thought this would be more up your alley.
Seems you might have someone capable of handling more than a common guard, and like nod at the couch guy.
Oh, he smiles when you say that. He smiles with a big toothy grin. Oh, he is quite good, but there are quite a few guards here in Vallaki. We will have our work cut out for us.
So the festival.
Yes.
That's your plan? That's when it's all going to happen?
Yes, tomorrow. I think. It was not my original plan, but I can't have you running around town now. You'll lose my new favorite assets. I think tomorrow will be a good enough time. So what do you think? Shall we make Vallaki pure again? Make Vallaki safe again? She says with a smile, and she holds up her glass.
I can feel like Ethan's going to say something. So.
I debating how to go about it.
I was not expecting you guys to go meet with her. So,
yeah.
Well, we're certainly not going to help you stage a coup just for you to fall in league with Strahd.
Oh, I have made my intentions quite clear with Strahd. Strahd must be stopped. With me commanding the power of Vallaki will be our first step towards that. We are not all as helpless as we look, she says.
I look over at Roderick. While he's eating. What are your thoughts, big man?
Look really uncomfortably at Fiona.
She smiles.
The lesser of two evils is still evil. And then shove an entire roll inside my mouth.
Funny, my dad used to say something just like that.
And then, like, it makes me feel uncomfortable to make a decision like this. I think I need more food.
You are welcome to all you can eat, my friend.
I say cheers to new beginnings.
Cheers.
And, you tell us, kind of look at everybody, tell us where we need to be and what the plan is.
The plan is quite simple. My men will start a small fire near the toy maker's shop. Right around the time of the start of the festival, Isaac and his men will go to investigate it. It's not far from the square. You will handle Isaac and his men. I will handle the rest. It is simple. And Vallaki will be ours.
Yours.
She
You
smiles.
said ours.
She did say ours, but as you say yours, she smiles at that, for sure. Smart boy.
I usually do something.
She told us that before.
I do think you should stay here for the night, however. It would not be safe. I would not like you to be arrested before we can act.
Oh no, we could not impose that.
I insist, she says.
But if we were held in the dungeons, we would have a chance of freeing your person.
She kind of nods to the now empty table. I am not worried about one man. We will be fine. You must be tired. You can rest in my coach house for the night. I insist.
Perfect. Sounds great.
Tomorrow, then. I'm looking forward to it.
Should be an exciting day.
Indeed. Vladimir, can you see to the guest house? He nods. I will make it ready. It'll be ready in just a few moments. And he will exit out now. Leaving you, Fiona, and other guy on the couch.
Couch guy.
Couch guy.
Yelled to Vladimir. Vladimir, top shelf sheets for the beds.
Chop, Vladimir.
Yeah, chop.
Thanks, Vladdy.
Yeah. He goes out,
He's the best.
leaving you guys here with her and this other guy. Now, do you have any
So
questions,
she said,
my friends, before we call it a night?
Like we have all kinds of questions.
Oh, dang it.
She goes and sits down. At this point, she gets up, starts making her way towards her friend on the couch, and she sits down next to him. Crosses her legs, sits down very nicely, regally, sipping from her wine. Please ask.
I'm actually just Fiona. I'm really grateful for your hospitality. I'm really glad that you're not gonna you're gonna have us out in the coach house. That you're not gonna have us, upstairs next to your foaming at the mouth daughter who's clearly insane. And at that, I'm gonna cast vicious mockery at her.
Yeah, so as soon as you say that, her eyes go immediately, just absolutely what did you say?
Yeah, wisdom save 16, please.
Okay, hold on. Pause. Okay. I gotta pull some things up. Stand by.
might as well just rip the Band-Aid off, I guess.
Apparently.
That's right.
I was nope, not ready for that. We're off the reservation here.
All that.
Okay. Hang
I
on.
feel like we've been tap dancing around it for a while.
Honestly, I'm not sure what your plan is at this point. I'm just going with the flow here.
We don't know either.
Clearly.
Plan.
Yeah, I don't think we're a little cornered in this situation here. I don't think it's.
I assumed you guys were going to go have a conversation in the coach house, but we can have a conversation right here.
I was thinking
also what I was assuming, but it's okay. I mean, hey.
Is this going to be any different than what was going to transpire in the coach house?
Yes. Yes. I had ideas. Yes.
Okay. I got to pull some things up. This is going to take a minute. In fact, this is going to take me about 3 minutes. So I'm going to take a quick commercial break. So I'm going to pull the stream down for just about 2 minutes. Anybody needs to take a quick bathroom break? I got to put some things together real fast.
20 minutes of like, what else? And we're like, nothing. And then Drew's like, fuck you!
We'll be right back.
Can't hold it in.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for the short break. Had to get something set up. We don't normally do 2 parts for this, but we are today. So where we left off, Drew starts to insult Fiona and Cass. So we are moving straight into initiative at that point. And with that, let's go ahead and get initiative rolls, please. Now, Drew, you're going to act first, basically, and then we'll continue down the rest of the order. Darren.
That would be a 20 something. And that was my roll.
24. It came through. Sometimes it comes through automatically. Right?
I don't see it at all. Weird.
Man, everyone was poised for this fight. Rolling high.
Okay, Fiona.
It's like, fuck it, it's popping off.
It appears.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay, we will start with, it's really at the top of the order, so Lysander, it starts with you. Vicious Mockery, yes? And
Yes, wisdom saves, please.
Wisdom save. That is a 17. Just got it. Is there half damage or no damage on that?
Target will succeed, disadvantage. Okay.
Is it a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, yeah, then no. Then
I
no. Nothing on a
No,
save
yeah.
then. Typically on a cantrip. All right. So yeah, you say this insult and you feel this power go through you, and you see it see your eyes kind of pull back a little bit. As you say that, but her eyes flash. You see this purple just charge of energy kind of rip through her eyes for a moment as she stares down at you. Roderick, you are the next to act. I don't know if you're going to do anything. You just hear this insult, like, blah, 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 your, crazy daughter. And then you see, Lysander turn, and you see this kind of just quick little zap of a spell go off. And you see her just do one of these. Roderick. What are you doing?
How big is this table?
It's about 15 feet across. 10 feet across. About 10 feet across.
Wait. I want to hold the table, grab the table and just hold my action. I want to try to shove the table at her to.
Well, you're on the wrong side.
Concentration.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side of the table currently for that. Because the people on this side of the table if you look up at the map, it's ready now.
You could throw a chair at her.
You could throw a chair at her. Absolutely, if you wished. But yeah, the table, too big to throw. I mean, you probably could with the right angle and, positioning. I don't think it would go very far.
Get to the front of just move to the edge of my chair.
Okay.
And grab the arm of it, kind of like the side, as if to get ready to wing it if I need to, but just hold the action.
Okay, hold action for what? Hold action if she does something or what?
Yeah, if she starts to chant, recite, do the things that I've seen Kelso and Lysander do.
Okay.
Essentially.
Okay, understood. Yep. Just need to be specific on held actions.
Sorry.
Yep, you're good. Darren, it goes to you.
Okay, so all right.
I appreciate that we did not start a long rest before you guys decided to take a swing at her. Looking at some of the hit points, this does not look great.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. As soon as I see that go off, I hop off the table, and I essentially move in front of Lysander, and I'm like, hold on, and I'm looking at Lysander, looking at her. Everybody needs to calm down. Obviously, Lysander feels like you are putting us in a shitty position by forcing our hand and not giving us a chance to understand what has all happened since we've been gone. Lysander needs to take a chill pill and not just attack people when he feels cornered. But I feel like we can resolve this peacefully. And I am also going to hold my action based on what her response. But I have not drawn a weapon.
Okay. Okay, and then you held your action. What are you holding? What's the trigger?
Basically, like the trigger is her essentially being aggressive versus engaging in a conversation with me. Like,
well, she
takes an aggressive motion instead of I'm trying to engage with her, sort of thing.
Sure. Well, she's gonna stand up, so I don't know if that's considered aggressive, but she immediately stands up. You see a flash of purple light through her eyes, and her immediate reaction is, because this is all kind of happening somewhat simultaneously, is, how dare you, she says. And as she says that, you see her eyes kind of flare. This is going to happen regardless. She may say something. I'm going to have you make a roll, Darren, but this was going to be her immediate action. Drew, I need you to make a intelligence save, please.
Mock off.
Oh, I'd say that's enough.
What'd you get? I didn't see it, sorry.
Bombed it out. 4.
4. So she says, how dare you? And she does. You see something kind of come off of her lips just for a second, and your head starts to hurt immediately. As her words come through, Drew, you just kind of feel this intense migraine come across for 9 points of psychic damage.
Well, there goes hit points.
I believe it's... yep, there they go. It is... Yeah, psychic damage. And you also... If a saving roll occurs, it's minus a d4. She did not make any gestures, Roderick, so I'm going to leave this up to you. I had to go look at the exact spell and exactly what was. So she does just say something, and you feel this. You all feel it, Darren. You feel this like magical sort of essence get tapped as it comes through. I need you to also make a persuasion check, Darren. I want to see if you can calm her down.
Okay.
And then Roderick, I need a decision on if that's enough for you to throw a chair. Like, this is kind of vague. Like, she didn't like gesture like you see typically. This was more of a she just stood up and like, how dare you?
Everyone calm down. She gets smoked in the head by a chair.
Which will be hilarious.
Right. Just crash.
I rolled a natural 20.
Let's go.
What's the grand total?
22. Because I have a +2, so that's really fucking good for my persuasion.
Yeah, that's great.
I didn't cast guidance. I probably should have.
She says that,
and I add when he takes the hit, I said he deserved that.
Yeah, you see his head like he would probably like that much damage. You would probably like almost like move back in your chair, kind of like kind of moment. Roderick, the decision is up to you. Like, that was an aggressive move. Like, it's right on the edge.
But I don't like. I'm trying to look for like what Kelso like how they cast the spells, and I don't think I caught it.
Okay.
Unless it was like blatant.
It wasn't blatant.
I
It's
think
very specifically not
I'm
a
still holding my
semantic.
action.
Okay, then you're gonna hold. Darren, you see
Still
her
holding until next round.
ease off. You see her stance drops a notch. The guy is already up, and I have to make a decision here. He did have a held action. It would have dropped by now.
Was he going to throw the ottoman?
He had a held action to throw a knife at Darren. Held, but Darren didn't make an action, so an attack. So I think it's fine. Yeah, so she calms. You see her whole stance kind of drop a little bit, and you see the guy is getting ready to move. Like he's up as well. Kind of hand pulls out a small curved dagger. She's holding for the moment. I'm going to wait and go. Let me sure everyone gets a chance to act. Decide if this goes somewhere different. Zora, you're the next to act.
Did she say anything?
Not yet. I mean, she said what she could say in 6 seconds, which was, "How dare you!" But you do see her calm, like her whole body stops being tense for a moment. You look like you got through to her. Unless something else comes at her. So that's why I'm checking everybody. Because it's all at the same time. This is, like this, pretty much.
My action was to everybody.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, everybody chill.
I heard. Yeah. Zora?
Okay.
Your call, Zora.
I'm chilling. I'm kind of reacting off of whatever River does.
Okay.
He's my honorary dad. So.
Okay. You could actually I would be fine with you saying, if Rivers attacks, I'm going to attack as a held action. I'm fine with that.
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rivers, you are the next to act. Well,
The
technically,
deciding factor.
Technically, the guy next to her is the next to act, but you can see he's waiting for her. He sees her tense. He does draw his dagger. I am going to now once again declare a held action that if I would say if anybody moves, he will throw a dagger at them if anyone attacks. So Rivers, you're next. No
since
pressure.
it's all simultaneous,
Yeah.
I definitely would have, like, in the split second that everything popped off, I was already standing. I would have the Sunblade's hilt in my hand,
Nice.
but I'm not moving. Because I'd be reacting to Cal Solus's, action, and my trust in Cal Solus, I would hold, because I think I would ascertain that quickly enough.
Okay.
But I would definitely, like, as soon as it happened, draw the hilt, like,
Yeah. Not activate it.
not activate it.
Okay. Okay. Well, then no one has acted.
There goes. That tells everybody where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
She did close the windows, so it won't.
yeah, we're good. Windows are closed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just a beaming sunlight around the edges of the curtains.
Yeah. Everybody knows a sunblade can't pierce the curtains.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be direct. All right, so I'm going to pause initiative because no one acted. I think there's a bunch of held actions being held at this moment, so we'll continue. They'll just all go off.
Mexican standoff.
Yeah, it is truly a Mexican standoff now. As we go up to the top of the order, where words can now be spoken. I would say we are not out of combat necessarily. Like, you've convinced her to hold. Like, you have an opportunity at this point to speak again and see if you guys can convince me/Fiona that she should not kill you all, because that's what she's thinking about. Definitely thinking about killing Lysander, because you insulted her daughter, who she loves very much.
Right.
Why
Why
so you guys
don't-
can all speak. Anybody can take, I would say, a short couple of sentences. If you want to say something, now's the time.
I'm kind of insulted about the looks I was getting at dinner. To be insulted by somebody.
Dare you
I'm
insult
looking
my
at Rivers
daughter?
at this point. I'm looking at Rivers because we know that she likes Rivers.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we should leave. Give us the night. I don't, especially considering this, I don't want to. We shouldn't stay here. We're not forsaking your offer. We're equipped in our own to turn the tide of this situation one way or another, but we can't stay here.
Okay.
Things have been on edge since we left your home the last time. We've been attacked. We've been set up. Obviously, we need to calm down, but this situation of putting us in, essentially not letting us figure out what we need to do is obviously affecting some of us more than others. And I think we need time to cool off, collect ourselves, and have a discussion. I apologize for what was said
Okay.
about your daughter.
That's enough. I think that's your couple of sentences. Anyone else going to say anything?
Kind of
Go
just
cast
holding my nose.
mission. Very good.
Yeah. Holding my nose because I'm sure it's probably bleeding at this point from the headache.
Yeah, probably.
Like, be like, you know what? I probably should have not punched down on that. I'm sorry. I've been on edge. So, that's my bad.
Okay. That's a lie. That's a lie, correct, Lysander?
It is a deception check.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Understood. I'm just trying to assess what roles I'm going to ask for here in a minute, so got it. Stand by. Roderick and Zora. Roderick, are you saying anything? Are you're holding the chair, standing there, and saying anything?
No, I'm actually going to be easily deceived and let go of the chair and let go of my held action.
Okay.
I'm gonna ease with the conversation.
But not saying anything. You're just gonna go with it.
No. Yes.
Okay.
I like to think that you let go of the chair and then immediately pick up a roll and just start eating.
Yeah.
There is a big cheese wedge. There is a big cheese wedge on the table.
Oh man, gotta tell him twice.
We might actually have to fight.
We might, yeah. Zora, then over to you, and then Rivers, if you're going to say anything. Well, you already talked to Rivers. I got yours. Zora.
I'm not really going to say anything, but I'm always in like a perpetual state of readiness for combat. So if anything breaks loose, I'm ready to jump in.
Okay, so you're going to kind of hold action, like if something goes, like you want to interpose, basically.
Right.
Okay, got it. All right, so then the three of you, I'd like Rivers to make a persuasion check, Darren to make a persuasion check, and Lysander make a deception check, please. We're going to do this as a group success or fail, with the three of you deciding the fate.
I love these. These the group roles are so much fun.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, you did. Plus 8 on top of that.
20, a 16, and a 10. 28, a 16, and a 10. Right down the middle. Let me get her save on this. Set the DC. That's going to be Insight, Doug. That's 2 successes and a fail. So that is a group success. She stands down. We are out of initiative now, officially. You see her. Leave.
Sounds good. We will be on our way. And
leave if you wish, she says. But she continues. But if you are not helping me, she looks at Lysander. If you are not with me, you are against me.
Well, obviously.
If you're not with me, you're my enemy.
You know.
Only a witch deals in absolutes.
Only a witch lord deals in absolutes.
I will do what must be done.
And with kind of raised voices, and you do see Vladimir's back at the door now. You see kind of the door kind of opens up, and he's there.
Awkward.
Immediately look as soon as Vladimir comes in. We're like, Vladimir, you were just showing us the door. As I'm still holding my nose, trying to stop the bleeding.
Love it. Yeah. He looks at her, and she kind of just eyes him, and he nods this way, and you hear footsteps now. From the other side of the house, you hear numerous sets of footsteps coming up what sounds like up some stairs. You can't see them. The doors are closed to the other parts of the house, but you can hear a lot of movement, like rummaging around as voices are raised.
We'll be on our way.
Come
on, everyone. Let's go.
He will walk you outside into the grass.
to the church.
And
Want to
as
get our parked car, or since it doesn't
No.
fucking matter,
We don't need
we
this
just
car.
need it. Yeah, yes.
as you do, I want to be clear. I need to very carefully describe to you what you see. As you walk outside, around the corner of the house, you hear footsteps outside as well. And you see 4 more people kind of come around the corner, kind of like trying to see what the hell's going on here. You can see they're all kind of looking around. They look at Vladimir, who just kind of puts a hand up. But you see 4 of them over there. You all have night vision right now, right? Still?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And just at the edge of, like, around the corner, you could just make out the edge of something else, Darren, and all of you. You can kind of see it. It's hard. You can't see it fully because it's around the corner. You can see just the side of something. It looks like it's made out of stone and metal. You see what looks like just an arm, like half of an arm, just out of view.
And this is around the corner of the house, you said? Like around the back?
Yeah.
The back of the house?
Yep. You can only see about a half of it. But you can see kind of like an arm and maybe a shoulder of something like metal and stone.
Rictavio.
I don't think it's Octavio.
Man,
Okay.
we would have gotten fucking pulverized there, dude. That
I
would
had
have
to
been
pull a lot of shit
What?
that's in that house all at the same time. Like,
That would have been an epic way to go.
True.
chance to take her out, though. I mean, you guys can wheel a lot of damage pretty quick. I mean, depending on
Oh
how
yeah,
it goes.
no doubt. It would have been. There would have been some. It would have been a nasty spar, but
Oh, yeah.
I had a feeling. I was like, this militia coming at them and like.
You guys are outside the front
I mean,
door.
I'm not sure we got our hair mussed, but 5 against 2, like no more than 20% dead.
Oh.
Depending on
There was
Alright,
a
so
lot
we're
more
just-
than 2.
I mean,
We're just saying, fuck the car. We're leaving it.
you
We
probably
don't need the cart.
Yeah, it's
There was just food and shit in the cart, remember? This cart didn't really matter.
Yeah, no, we didn't need it. All right.
And plus, technically, we haven't totally... I mean, if we want it, we can get it. Come back tomorrow.
yeah. Yeah, she's still hoping you're gonna help her. I mean, you got
Yeah.
that impression.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, where is the
convinced her-
safest place that we can?
We need to go back. We need to go to the church.
Yeah.
I love that we still just kicked that can down the line, by the way. Still managed to keep that one wide open.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Well, that's
so
more-
non-committal.
I wouldn't call it wide open at this point. It's
What's your answer? I'm basically just like, well, you have given us a lot to think about, and we do have an answer, and that answer that we will come up with an answer for you tomorrow.
yeah. Yeah. I think you've
They're like,
extended
we
it
get
as
some-
long as it's going to extend it at this point. But yeah. What do you guys want to do?
We take the back ways
Sneak to the church.
You want
to the
to
church.
sneak back to the church?
Emphasis
Oh, yeah.
on sneak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Don't ignite the sword.
Understood. I'm going to
Not
make
yet.
a quick roll. You
Don't
can,
worry, guys. I got a flashlight.
We can see in the dark.
You can see in the dark, yeah. Okay. You make it back to the church without no stealth rolls needed. None of the guards are in that area. In kind of in the backwoods. As you're making your way though across the street, and kind of making your way through the grass and the fields along the back part of it, you can see guards moving around the streets at this point. Like, it's been 10-15 minutes. They've organized. You can see groups of guards in groups of 3s and 4s making their way up and down the streets with torches, looking around. When you get to the church, there is only a front door entrance. You will need to make a sneak roll to make it into the church unseen. There are guards on the main street. There's some by the gate, which looks at the church. So when you guys make it around to the back, you don't have to engage with any guards up until the church. But when you get there, you can see that there is definitely now 4 guards at the gate currently, and they're keeping an eye out to make sure nobody leaves. But they could absolutely see the front of the church. And there was some in the streets.
Lysander, can you disguise? Can you only cast it on yourself, or you can cast it on somebody else?
Just me.
Okay. Can you disguise yourself and go get the priest so he can let us in? Maybe get some cloaks or something to make us look a little less.
Before you do that,
You know what I mean?
I do need you all to make a perception check, please.
Okay.
We should never come back to town.
That was another nat 20. 27.
Net 12.
12. 27.
Got 22.
22.
12.
12. The 22 and the 27 is a success, and that is it. As you guys are making your way back through, so you make it to the church as described. As you're coming around through that kind of backfield area behind the church, as you get there and see the guards, and you stop to start having this conversation, Darren, you and who else? Lysander would note that there is someone back further in the fields, hiding and watching.
Watching us or watching the church?
Watching you all.
Okay.
You see there's someone bags about 200 feet back currently, using some brush to kind of stay hidden, but you spot him as he moves into the trees, and you recognize him. It's the guy from Fiona's house.
Couch guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which guy?
The
Couch
couch.
guy.
The couch
Couch
guy. Okay.
I love that we're calling him Couch Guy. That makes me so
Couch
happy.
guy.
Hey, Couch Guy, how's this weed?
Okay. He shows up again and was like, couch guy? What are you doing?
Oh, shit, Couch Guy, what's up?
Now he's brush guy.
He's keeping a
so
pretty
yeah.
good distance, but you can tell you're being followed and watched.
Sure, that's fine.
There's nowhere in this damn town now that we're not going to be following one.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Lysander, can you be somebody else and go see about getting us in without? Let's try
Gotcha. I know exactly what it is.
God damn it.
Cast disguise self,
Okay.
and turn into Isaac.
Okay. Yeah.
Stroll up the street, kind of mimicking their movement,
Sure.
and say, "I thought I told the other group to stand near the church. You're supposed to be up in Northtown, checking to see if about the Van Holt place."
You're saying that, so these are the four by the gate. They can see the church.
That's right.
So you're going to walk up to the gate and say this?
Yes.
Okay. This is disguise self.
Oh, wait. Time out. I thought they were just sort of lingering. So what I would say to them is, I'm going to need you men to go up and check the other gates in the north. Make sure they're not trying to sneak out up there.
Okay, disguise self. I'm looking. That belongs to your person look different until the spell ends. Blah, 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 blah. To you, the changes wrought by the spell hold up to spell fail to hold to physical inspection. For example, if you see the spell and add a hat to blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. To discern that you were disguised, a creature, and an appearance must succeed. Okay, investigation check. Okay, got it. Okay, so you say this. They look at each other confused. You want us all to leave? I mean, I thought you wanted us to stay by the gate in case they went out this way.
They're not going to come back out the same way they came in, you idiot.
Performance check, please.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck. It rolled off. God damn it. Well, still 11.
11. The three of them immediately listen and start to move. The fourth one looks at you questionably. That one will make the official investigation check because he is suspicious. DC 16. Your save is 16, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, 15. He just is like, whoa, he looks at it, takes off, like squints his eyes in the dark, but it's dark outside. Just looks, yes, sir. And the four of them will lead off. We'll start making up the street. Double time.
Okay.
How many of the guards can we just get thrown in the stocks today?
I was gonna say, what's your passive investigation, Drew?
My passive investigation is 15.
15. Someone was drugged from this gate. You could see marks in the dirt.
Yeah.
If we do decide to take out the guards, we've already taken out.
I was gonna say we're thinning out one side of this fight without even doing anything. Like
it's become a Metal Gear Solid mission now.
Yeah.
We will not help you. We will help the town. It's like you guys are fucking so much shit up. Like
you're doing it anyways. What?
Well, I don't know what to do. I was going to kill Fiona, and now you guys are like, well, maybe we should help her. And now I'm trying to help out Fiona, and you guys are like, well, maybe we should help her. Make up your mind.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Lysander is so confused. So confused. Okay.
We're doing good.
They run off.
Working both sides.
Leaving the church.
We are going to be in charge of this town. That's the point. You're starting to see the plan.
Sure.
I gotcha.
All right, the church is clear. You guys can enter the church now on no stealth check needed, at least for the moment.
Head in.
So you guys head in. As soon as the church opened, you'd have to kind of knock on it. It'd take a second. Priest will look out a window. You see the office window, like the curtains get pulled back. You see a face pop out, and like, oh, it's them. And then we'll let you guys in. And Irina and Ismark are in the chapel. You see them both as soon as you come in. They have a little picnic going. They're on a little picnic blanket. There's a little candle there. They're having some food. You see there's a third plate. Looks like the priest was sitting there with them. You've returned. Well, what is going on? Please come in. He'll usher you in. Close and lock the door.
We'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
Check the windows. All the windows totally curtained off.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I mean, he's keeping Irina, trying to keep her hidden here. So
we can't. We should definitely not let couch guy outside know. Yeah, what's going on in here to any degree possible. Maybe.
Where's Esmeralda? Is she here?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot all about Esmeralda. Sorry, my brain started getting quiet here. So much has gone off the rails tonight. I'm just kind of at a loss. Yes, so there's a fourth plate for Esmeralda, who is also here.
Gang's all here. Everything's going according to plan.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. She's like she's now got some bandages. Remember, she was injured when you guys met her, and she never was fully healed. She's got some bandages on now. But yeah, please come in. What is everything okay? You look. The guards are looking for you. We've heard them. We heard the alarm sound. And you see, as he says that, Esmeralda just shakes her head.
And they're not the only ones.
What do you mean? Please come sit. You see, there's a nice little cheese spread and fruits and like that.
Charcuterie board at night. Yeah, it's awesome. That's great.
A little bit of the wine, is here. The sacrificial wine is having a little nice.
Pull a little bit of the cheese that I smuggled from Fiona's out of my pocket and put it on. Okay, don't really. I didn't steal cheese. I may have stolen cheese, but
stolen cheese is the best cheese.
Stolen cheese tastes better.
Ismark walks over to you guys though, and Rivers immediately to you, especially. You see him put out a big a big bear hug handshake. Good to see you again.
Return that in kind for sure.
And he'll do that with anybody that accepts it. Like, he is very friendly. It's good to see you all.
Glad.
It's been a whole day since we dropped you off.
Yeah, it's been been a day. Yeah.
Eventful day. A day in Barovia, dude.
Yeah, a day in Barovia is like a.
Day in Barovia, every day is a blessing here, man.
Yeah.
That's true as well.
I didn't see you alive for 12 hours, so I immediately just assumed you were.
Assumed you were fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's what we assume for everybody else in Barovia, so...
I know, that's probably true. Please, come in. We're going to stop here shortly, but I do want to get an idea of what the hell's going to happen next game so I can plan. So I'm going to run us maybe 10 more minutes here to see what you guys decide to do. But please, come in. What guards are looking for you? What has happened?
Yeah. I mean, well, unless anybody has anything else, I was going to say, like, since we're straight shooters with these guys, should we just, like... just recap them on like basically everything. Like,
if you want to, you can just hit that button. You can hit the A button, and I will assume you recapped the entire thing if you want. Or you can
not to cheat it. Like if anybody else has anything specific, but
just full on Pepe Sylvia board. I mean, just not all out for him.
Okay. Anybody disagree, or want to stop that, or want to add anything, or subtract anything?
We're just telling what happened, right? The last day, essentially.
Yeah.
That's right.
Argynvost told.
Up through Fiona.
I'll show Ismark the Sunblade.
Oh yeah.
Too, and the priest, and see if they like any additional information on it.
Yeah, as you
maybe tell the story about how we came about the cart. Maybe paint us in a little better of a light about.
Yeah,
point.
I guess
they were clearly evil people.
That's a good question. I am curious. How do you spin the cart part of the story? That's important for the priest, probably.
They were totally evil people. They're absolutely devils, necromancers, fiends, archdevils.
Are you telling him that you were hired by Vasily and Fiona says he was Strahd? I mean, are you going all the way to those level of details? Okay.
Well, we will tell that part.
Okay,
yeah.
Got it.
After we didn't know it at the time.
Yeah. You give him the whole story. Understand?
I would say we would be straight up about attacking and like, I mean, these are as close to like, I mean, these are our allies basically.
These
like,
are your
we
allies.
know that. But,
yeah.
So like, I don't think they would be. I think they know that we're kind of dumb, like in some regards, especially like me. So if me being like, yeah, I'm bad, and I just fucking drew my sword and started swinging, I think they wouldn't be surprised.
They listen intently. When you get to the sword, I mean, Ismark is. With this, we can finally destroy Strahd with this. And as he listens, we should go to Ravenloft. If you immediately, Esmeralda's like, oh God, no. Oh please, no. And the priest, the priest will jump in like, she is right. You should. We are not. No, Ismark. I know you wish to see Strahd dead, but this is a weapon and it will help. But we are not ready for that.
It is only one piece of the puzzle, brother. Like lean forward and like put my hand on his shoulder. An important one, but only one.
So they listen.
Speaking of pieces of the puzzle, I do want to also iterate that we can no longer house Irina at the church because Strahd is here, and Strahd, obviously, presence here. So Esmeralda has agreed to house
Wait.
Irina.
I literally wait. As soon as you start talking, I say wait. And then I cast non-detection on the whole place.
Okay. You don't have to do that. The fact that it's sanctified, you cannot be scryed on here.
Oh, okay.
This is the safest place in Barovia right now.
Okay.
Besides the tower, which also can't be scryed on because magic doesn't work there. But
right. Okay.
So there are.
I would know that. So
you would know that. You would know that.
Yeah. Okay. Character-wise. All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. So explain that.
Yep.
Vallaki is not really safe. Strahd has a presence here. He can kind of come and go as he pleases. So we are going to move Irina, like graciously. Esmeralda is going to house Irina at the tower.
You see,
And
when you
explain
get
why.
when you get to that part, and you say that part, about Strahd, his facility, and all this, you see the Are you sure? Are you sure she wasn't just lying to you? I have met Vasily. He is.
I'm sure there was a Vasily. I don't think that was the Vasily that we encountered.
Vasily has been in this church not 5 days ago.
Did he see Irina?
No, it's only been a day. She's only been here a day.
That was just today.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
A vampire cannot. I mean, the bones were here 5 days ago. They could not have come in here. Are you
He
sure?
can come in here. The protections of this church will not stop Strahd.
You see the priest.
Of that, I am sure.
The priest looks worried by that, but out of the corner of your eye, you see Esmeralda like, yeah, like duh, She's not surprised by any of this, like as you say that. But the priest is like, the power of Saint Andrews will protect us. I cannot believe that any vampire.
He is not a vampire, as you understand him to be.
I've tried to tell him. She says. She gets up at this point. Look, the question now is, what's your next move? I mean, if this Fiona wants to kill the Baron, is that something we want to be in the middle of? She says, I mean, this is up to you, of course, what you do.
No.
But that sounds like one problem for another. And quite frankly, I'm only here looking for Van Richten, but I think...
We now know Fiona's plan, which means we can reveal her plan to the Baron.
Could get back in his good graces anyways.
We also have some idea about the forces in which she is wielding, both personally and at her estate.
Yes.
If we intend to do that, well, we'll undoubtedly have to help the Baron, won't we? I mean, Fiona has.
It was one way. It was one or the other. We already knew that if we're going to be involved.
I mean, I guess what I mean is it's a fight that Fiona's side is going to win. If there's no intervention. Yeah.
If you don't intervene.
She's not. I mean, maybe. She's afraid to do it on her own as it is. So something's obviously keeping her. It seems odd that what's his name is the only thing keeping her. He wields that power. Yeah. If he's that much of a force. But we also don't. You
also don't have to get involved at all, Esmeralda says. We could get out of here tonight, right now.
Just don't have a good feeling about Fiona. I want to protect. I know our concern's Strahd, but I also want to protect the people that are trapped in this place. And I don't think I think changing hands from the Baron to Fiona, I don't know.
That's an admirable goal, Esmeralda will say, and she'll put her arm on your shoulder, Rivers, very like warrior to warrior. But if you intend to fight Strahd dying here, that's not going to help.
At this point,
I'm just playing what Esmeralda would say. That's not Doug's
right. At this point, it's obvious we are not joining Fiona, and I Lysander as I say that. So
as soon as you say that, immediately blow blood out of my nose.
So our options are side with the Baron and try to bring her down, tip off the Baron and not get involved, or just leave. The priest can tip off the Baron for us. We don't even need to be involved in that. And just have him tell what the plan is.
I certainly could. Yes, the Baron trusts me. I'm certainly happy to do that for you, if that's what you wish. If you wish to get out of here. And I think you should.
We still have but I guess what I'm saying is we can still try to help this town against Fiona if we want to
Well, you also forget that the couch guy is sitting outside watching this place and presumably our movements to see if we make a break for it.
You would have to be very careful conveying that message to the Baron. She did mention she's got. I mean, she has eyes and ears everywhere. She did say she's got someone in his immediate vicinity.
I can get to the Baron alone. He will trust me. Look, I mean, again, this is not Doug. I am RPing very specifically.
Look,
here.
What are you doing next session?
The priest looks at you when you say that, Darren. He looks at you. He says, "I appreciate it." And he looks at you, Rivers, because you said what you said. I appreciate that you wish to protect this town. He looks at Irina, though. But if everything you have told me is true, it is more important to protect her. You should leave immediately. Get out of this place. Protect the girl. Destroy Strahd. End this madness. Don't die here with these people. That's what the priest would say. And Esmeralda will shake her head like, yeah.
What's true?
I said, do we want to hit up the antique shop before we leave?
You emptied it out.
I mean, we are
literally emptied it.
It's cleaned out.
Yeah, they ain't got anything left.
So, what is the next move with that? That's everything. All the NPCs have given you their opinions. Not Doug's opinion. And I would say Ismark would chime in like, I do not wish to see. Maybe we should get to Irina. I mean, to this tower, yes, or maybe all the way to Kresik. But I do not wish to stay here. If Strahd is here, we either take the fight to Strahd, or we need to get Irina out of here.
The tower is safer than Kresik at this point. Because there's no one else at the tower.
Okay, so now you have his opinion as well. So, last 5 minutes. I'd like a decision so I know what the hell to plan for.
I mean, is there anything for us here at this point?
I think the only, aside from Rivers, noble ambitions, I think from a practical sense, the only thing that we would gain from tipping the scales away from, or I guess in the Baron's favor, is avoiding having a possibly additionally powerful enemy like later on, with what's her face
And
Fiona
mechanically, strategically and mechanically, I will say this: depending on what happens here, Vallaki is one of the few actual towns. So if you lose it as becomes some sort of an enemy towards either side, that's going to cut off resources that may be important later, and or potentially allies in, say, a big final fight kind of mode. If you want guards and troops and things like that, that would potentially, you could lose that. And then everything Ethan said, I think, is true. So truly, what's here for you is the people, and potentially allies that could be plus or minus. So that's my only 2 cents as a mechanic wise. That would leave Kresik as the only other town left, basically, to you.
If there was a way that we could surgically sabotage and remove Fiona and probably Couch Guy before everything hit the fan tomorrow, and sort of just cut off the head of the snake before everything came to a head. I mean,
gosh, if only we could get them alone in a room with all of us.
We didn't have them alone.
Only there was a way.
Yeah, they were alone.
Yeah, you weren't alone. You would have had a couple of rounds before reinforcements would have gathered. You might have been able to kill her. Honestly, I think it would have went either way there. You could have potentially got.
I'm saying something like going with her plan, but maybe duping her on ahead of time. She's not going to be out in the streets during a revolt, but I don't know. I'm not trying to beat around the bush. I'm just spitballing.
Well, yeah, that was my thought. Is if we were going to do it, it would be we would essentially go along with it and then turn,
right.
set her up essentially, but it wouldn't be setting her up specifically. It would be setting up her plan, But we also don't need to be here for that.
Right. Yep.
We can have the priest tell them our story after we're gone,
and just hope that the Baron side wins with that information.
Essentially, I mean that's
I mean, I could impersonate the Baron tonight and go tell Isaac to go raid her house.
A lot of chance in that situation, though.
Sure. It would have the element of surprise, and it would send somebody that she doesn't really want to mess with, like, to her front door.
That's going to be a hard...
That's going to be a no for me, dog.
Yeah. That's not going to be an easy story to tell.
Jeff and Pat, what do you guys think? Are you leaning one way or the other?
I'm not. I'm just not really the diplomat on this team. I'm more of the blunt instrument. So wait, and I'll shoot.
Well, whom do you want to shoot at more?
I think
the girl that keeps trying to recruit us. She's obviously so manipulative, and I just don't trust that. So
let's do this because we are out of time. Let's get a vibe from everybody. We can talk between games, and we can start back up and make a plan. But let's maybe just really quickly get a vibe on what everybody's thinking. Like maybe a quick, just like a straw poll. Like, are you thinking Baron, Fiona, or leave? I mean, that's kind of the three big choices. There's variations of those.
I think we should just take it over ourselves.
There are variations of those options, of course, but yeah. And that is certainly an option. Hell, that's even discussed in the official book, I'm pretty sure, as a possible outcome of some of this. So what's everybody thinking? Let's get everybody's general opinion. We can stop there, and then I'll give me an idea of which way to maybe start kind of prepping. But Pat, where's your head at?
Roderick does not want to leave the town alone because he does actually want to help, but I think the best way to do that is actually to leave town and not take any action at the juncture, because it'll just leave everything in a bit of a stalemate. Nobody's going to move if we don't take any action.
Oh, I think I don't know that that's true. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think that they were planning. They were planning something.
Civil War tomorrow.
Yeah. They were. She said that their timetable was moved up to tomorrow based on us being there.
Yeah, and now that you know, I think you can probably guarantee that she's going to move at this point. So I think if you tell the Baron, that will change the possible outcome. Like, there's probably going to be a role involved for me to decide which side wins. And it would be, setting the difficulty differently. So, like, hey, if you warn them, then that could change things. So I think there's leave and warn. Leave entirely. I suppose we could put option 4. Engage on either side. Those are kind of the 4 big choices. We can color that out afterwards. So, Pat, where does that put you?
Roderick is going to the leave party.
Leave entirely, not get involved at all.
Yes.
Okay, got it. That's what you need to know. I'll see where the group's kind of thinking. Darren, where's your head at?
I mean, at this point, I feel like we were already on the side of most likely going with the Baron before the second dinner party, and if we intervene with intel, not necessarily involvement, let it play out. If they win, we're back in their good graces, and hopefully, and if they win and we're not in their good graces after their battle, their forces will have dwindled, and then we could probably take over.
Right. Most certainly. Yeah, if there's a battle, and both sides will be deplenished to some extent.
Right. So yeah, exactly. So either way, when we come back, depending on who's pissed at us or not, we will be in a better shape to deal with that side versus now we are persona non grata to both sides.
Right.
So
your head is leave. Don't get directly involved, but assist. That's what I think I'm hearing.
yes,
That's kind of where you're leaning.
Yeah.
Got it, Drew. Where are you leaning?
You know what? I think Fiona should take over.
I love this arc.
Done some soul searching, and she convinced me.
Flipping a coin every time this question gets asked. No, I think we should kill. No, I think they should be okay. Drew.
No, I think it was the ring to my head that what convinced me. No, I think in all honesty, I think it's definitely tip off the Baron at the very least. Leave or get directly involved, like, doesn't really matter, but at least warn the Baron.
Got it. That's where Drew's leaning. Okay, Jeff.
I'll concur with Darren on this.
Okay, and then Rivers.
I would like to stay and fight, but if the majority says leave, I will definitely settle with tip the Baron and leave. I think that if we don't do anything, what's that?
So that seems like the majority.
Yeah, I mean, if it is what it is, then I think it would be better to just straight address the issue now and be sure that, because if we kick it down the road, I just think it'd be ugly later on if we've got the fortress, like, basically town of Vallaki as its own, like, rogue cell that also hates us.
I mean, it already does.
Yeah. But like, if we tip off the Baron and she somehow wins, then we've definitely got.
But her forces will have been greatly depleted at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have everyone's opinions. We can chat thread it a couple of as we get closer. You guys can sleep on it. At least it gives me an idea of where the group's headed. Thinking, if you guys do leave, where would you go? Where are you thinking? Is this to to follow through with Esmeralda's plan to go check out the winery to see if we can get a tip on where Rotavio is? Is that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think.
Okay.
I don't think we need to go there for this town at this point, given what's happening. But for her allyship, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Gives me an idea of what to potentially. Gives me a couple arcs to plan for next time.
Do her side quest.
We will stop there. You guys can think about it, and we'll pick it up there. So, good night, viewers. We will see you. That was a crazy one, but we will see you next time. And don't forget Starfall, Sunday night at 7:30. So I will drop us over to the ending and credits. Good night.